Something like this. Hit it.
The Roger Report live morning show, weekdays at 9 a.m.
Say y'all, I was on Roger's panel a few times and I couldn't take it. The heat. I got out the kitchen. It was hot. I was sweating. I had to get out.
He's Roger, and he's right.
Check this out.
We can live or die. You choose. I have spoken to you a lot of times in hatred and anger, and you have not heard me. Well, you had better hear me today. If you won't listen to me when I make an appeal for the Negroes because you have no concern for the Negroes, listen to me when I make an appeal for America. You claim you love America. Well, we love America. But you are driving us back and you are making a Samson out of us, and we are going to pull down the pillars. And then you think we have no right to ask for something? Is it too much to ask you to grant us human dignity? Should we be put down and shot to death for this request? If so, you can aim your guns. What the hell do you think we care about dying if you're going to deny us the right to live?
Good morning, folks, and welcome to another edition of the Roger Report Live, the best show on social media. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and take a moment out to hit that like button, because this is where you're going to find the best content on social media, and you don't have to worry about it because you're going to have me right here to make sure that happens. And if you've already been coming to the channel for a while, then go ahead and hit that like button, because you already know what time it is, and you know this is where you're going to get the best content on social media. It's not a mystery to you at this point. You've seen other people do it. You've even seen people do it well. But what you have not seen is anyone do it quite the way I do it. So make sure you hit that like button. And everyone, yes, everyone, take a moment out to share the content, y'all. There are so many people who need to get great content like this, and it's just a small thing you can do to help the world be a better place. And isn't that what we want at the end of the day? Don't we want the world to be a better place? Of course we do. So share the content out. Share it through your social media. Share it through word of mouth, or even text someone's phone. But do what you got to do to help spread the word. All right, folks, today we are here with a great episode. We are going to be doing 80s versus 90s film and television, y'all. The 80s versus the 90s for film and television. It's going to be a great show. I'm sure it's going to be a great show. We are going to do something a little bit different so people can join the panel whenever they like to. And we're going to have the one, the only, we mainly know them as Hot Sauce, but we're going to see what it's the Ticketmaster today, y'all. We're going to have the Ticketmaster facilitate today, where we have our little battle on which is going to be the best. So appreciate everyone. Like I said, people can come up whenever they get ready. I do apologize for the late start. I had a lot of stuff going on. Just couldn't get to it, y'all. Got here as quick as I absolutely could. But I appreciate y'all for being here. Matter of fact, let me do this before we get started. Shout out to all the people who give me views on a regular basis, because it's much appreciated. It's much appreciated. Shout out to all the people who leave comments after the stream. Again, much appreciated. These things help the algorithm, help the channel grow. So it's all very much appreciated. Shout out to all the people who hype me up every chance they get. Okay. Can't say enough about that. And shout out to everybody who hit that like button, y'all. And remember, anytime is a good time to do any of these things, y'all, because they all help the channel. It doesn't make a difference. how long the show has been up. They all help the channel. So anytime is a good time to do any of those things. All right. And and I'm going to say shout out to the people who help the show when they go above and beyond the call of duty. And they help the channel by sending financial contributions. So shout out to No One. He is the sponsor of today's stream. That's No One. KNOWONE. No One. Shout out to No One. He is the sponsor of today's stream. Appreciate you big time. Appreciate you big time. And y'all know how it goes. And somehow the same man has done it again. He did it yesterday, I believe. And look, he looked like he's done it again today. We're gonna say shout out to my main man, Trail Bentley, for becoming Highlander of today's stream once again. He's Highlander of today's stream. Now, if you ain't got no Highlanders, all I'm gonna ask is what's wrong with you? You should have did this by now. You should have a few by now. You got to get a Highlander at some point. You can't let Trail Bentley keep beating. But shout out to Trail for representing as he always does. Hashtag long live habitual line steppers. Hashtag Negroes in the wilderness. Hashtag dignity over vagina. Hashtag Al Gore's babies. Hashtag Hell Hydra. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. We got Ticketmaster in the house. We got Shark Sims in the building as well. Great to see you. Floyd Thompson is here. Yay, yay. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Jerome Payne is in the house. What's good, my brother? What's good? The Great Black Reset is in the building. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. And we got Afro Merchant in the house as well. And y'all, we about to get started. So what I'm going to do is turn it over to the one, the only, one of the greatest guests ever. Ticketmaster is now in the building, and he is now in charge. Y'all, shout out to Ticketmaster. You got it, my brother. You got it.
Thank you, Roger. Shout out to you and every movie critic that is up here. You please come up here now because we're going to start fairly shortly. So if you want to talk about your favorite movies of the 80s and 90s, come on up right now. Because we're going to start in a little bit. So first, I want to shout out to the chat and let you know that this is the takeover. So today we got a great and fantastic show for you. So no matter where you at, I hope that you are healthy and happy. And for my niggas in Houston and Atlanta, I hope you're healthy, happy, and STD free. And for my niggas who are in Houston and Atlanta, well, you can't win them all. But wherever you are, whether you're chilling in the backyard or sipping on something or burning on the toilet, we're going to have a great show for y'all today. All right. So now, before we even start, I need everybody to relax a little bit because this is one of the topics where people come in emotional. You mentioned 80s. Somebody immediately starts talking about how they don't make movies like that anymore. So today is going to be about VHS, not DVDs, not streaming, but we're talking VHS and blockbuster motherfucking videos. You mentioned 90s. Somebody else jumps up and talks about, well, that was the golden era. So let's be clear. Tonight, we're not doing nostalgia arguments. We're doing a real breakdown. We're taking 80s versus 90s movies, category by category, properly. Not just what you remember, but what actually holds up. We're going to go through sports, action, drama, comedy, horror, feel good. And I know some of you niggas need to know feel good now because your extras just dumped your black ass. And urban films. And then we'll close each decade with the best picture and best actor, actresses, and supporting actress. After that, we're going to take the winners and put them head by head in the Royal motherfucking Rumble. No excuses, no bias, just which decade really delivered across the board. And if you think you know movies, good, because there's even trivia in this motherfucker. Some of you will get it, and some of you are going to have to think about it. So let's get into it. Now, the trivia is for the audience. By the way. Okay, so let's get into the 90s. 80s, sorry. The 80s was about presents. That's the simplest way to say it. Movies just didn't ease you into anything. They made an impression immediately. This is the decade where blockbusters really locks in. Big stars, big moments, and movies designed to hit fast and stay in your memory. Fast, hard, like $2 Tijuana hooker. And you sit in the clinic the next day wondering what the hell happened. You don't need to be complicated. Storytelling, if the energy was there, you didn't need complicated storytelling. If the energy was there, the vibe was there, it was 80s. Action was loud and direct. Comedy leaned heavily on personality, and horror created characters that became bigger than the movies themselves. Emotion in the 80s wasn't layered. It was straight to the point. You knew what you were supposed to feel. The movie made sure you felt it. Urban storytelling wasn't dominant yet, but it started to speak in a real way, especially with films like Do the Right Thing, which the conversation instead of avoiding them. The 80s didn't try to be perfect. It focused on being memorable. And that's why people still talk about it the way they do. So, here are the categories for the 80s films. Best action, best drama, comedy, horror, feel good, urban, and best picture. So first, gentlemen, let's get to the action. Now, before you give me your pick for best action movie of the 80s, here's the first trivia question for the audience. In Lethal Weapon, what is Martin Riggs' former military specialty? In Lethal Weapon, what is Martin Riggs' former military specialty? All right. Okay, gentlemen. Roger, reset. Let me hear it. What is your pick? What is your pick for the best action film of the
80s? Best action film of the 80s? Offhand, I'm thinking Terminator.
Okay.
Yeah. What? Two though. Two. I think that came out in the 80s. Let me double check.
You can give me a reason why too. Give me a reason why.
Yeah.
I think Terminator 2 came out in the 90s.
Let me be sure. Well, either way, it's gonna be Terminator. No, Terminator 2 did come out in the 90s. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Terminator. Terminator, best action film. I'm gonna say just the whole concept. Being a young man, seeing the whole concept of time travel, seeing the world at stake, seeing the beginning of what Skynet was doing, not truly understanding just how big this actually was, and thinking this is something that could be true in the future at some point in time. This technically, in theory, could be true. If mankind could ever figure out how to do time travel, we could mess around and do some stuff just like this. So maybe far off in the future, but the concept of Terminator, and to realize when you have a robot chasing you, there's literally nothing you can do. That whole argument about, you can't reason with it. You can't outrun it. You know what I'm saying? You'll get tired. It'll keep moving. Just the entire concept of that particular film with the action that was put in it. And I mean, even with the Arnold Schwarzenegger being the star that he was, a guy who could really carry a film without really saying anything. That was just a fantastic movie in every shape, way, and form. Every feeling you need to have was in that particular film. So I got to give it to Terminator.
Okay. Before you go reset, we got a super chat from Afro Merchant. Roger, go to her. Afro Merchant, thank you for the $5.57 tax. The long walk was good, by the way. Thanks for the recommendation, hot sauce. Real bromance-ish. Long live the bitch line steppers. Long live niggas in the wilderness. Yeah, man, it was good, man. It was good. Better than Sinners, I'll tell you that much. Okay, reset.
Why are you doing this today? Why are you doing this? We supposed to be being cool today, nice to each other, and you just acting up, man.
Listen. We cool right now, man. We cool. So let me know. Are you going to go with Terminator 2, or are you going to go something different?
For the 80s movies, which category are
Yeah,
we in?
80s is Terminator. It's
Action.
Terminator.
Action?
Terminator 2. Yeah.
Is Star Wars action?
What? Of
What?
course.
Listen, bro, nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing beats The Empire Strikes Back. Absolutely nothing. Now you talk about seeing into the future and seeing what possibilities are. This is to infinity and beyond. And man, Darth Vader being the greatest villain we have ever seen in cinema history. Luke Skywalker facing his father, whom he did not know was his father. Yoda, the greatest of the Jedi Masters, teacher Luke Skywalker facing Darth Vader, going into exile. Man, this movie had everything. You had love interest, you had action, you got all this fantastic stuff that you can believe in now. The flying scooters and the flying cars and all that stuff, which we have now, by the way. It's just this movie was so great. I I have probably watched this movie over 100 times. Just absolutely fantastic. And to be a kid to see this on the theater screen in a drive-in movie fighting mosquitoes, ain't nothing ever better, man. Nothing ever better.
Okay.
Nothing ever better.
Well, we got ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We got Terminator 2
No,
versus
Terminator,
with
because it's 80s, so it's Terminator. Terminator.
80s. We got Terminator versus Reset going fanboy on us with the Empire Strikes Back. So, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, you decide. But for me, if I have to be the tiebreaker for this, Sharks, if you up or Uru, you up, please join so we can have tiebreaker. Of course, I'm gonna have to go with Terminator because I was never a fan of Star Wars. That was just some cheesy ass.
This is a brilliant young man. Brilliant young
Yeah.
man.
Okay, I'm
So
about to
Terminator
lose my
forward.
mind.
All right.
Is he officially the guy that's
Whoa, whoa,
running this
whoa, whoa,
show?
whoa, 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 brother, whoa. We doing that not today. Not today. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on some more. I run a tight ship up in here now. So the trivia. Back to the trivia, ladies and gentlemen. For action, in Lethal Weapon, what is Martin Riggs' former military specialty? He was in special. He was the Special Forces snipers. Now let's move on to drama. Right, the drama here is direct, less layer, but emotional. Now, when we talk about 80s drama, we're talking about some of the amazing masterpieces of the 80s. So, what say you, gentlemen?
I
Roger
went
first.
first last time, so I'm gonna let him go first this time.
Before we start drama, which 1985 film features Mister as an abusive husband of Celie? We all should know that. But Roger,
I like that. I like that. I like that.
but that's the trivia
All right.
question for the audience. If they can't get it, maybe one of our illustrious panel members know the answer to that. So let me read the
Okay.
trivia question again. Which 1980 film featured Mister as an abusive husband to Celie? Okay, Roger. Your drama pick.
Well, I went first last time. Can you go first this time?
Okay.
well, look. I would have used Miss Seeley as one, but I'm not gonna do that. Man, there were so many, bro. Rain Man. Rain Man actually was one of my favorites, bro.
You know what? I know
What?
I know what I'm taking. I'm gonna be real about this. The 1980s. What was the movie that really kind of spoke to you back then? I'm gonna say The Karate Kid. honestly, you know what I'm saying, a film that I remember, from childhood, that meant something to me, I'm gonna go with The Karate Kid. That
Is
was a very
Karate
powerful
Kid
film
really?
back then.
Is Karate Kid really? I guess is it drama? I think that's more like. Well, I guess so. I think that's more like
It could,
action.
it could be considered a drama.
They didn't do no real. All right, I'll pick something else. Okay,
No,
that's
no, no,
cool.
no. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I thought it was more of a drama film myself. Because
Man,
it was a story of a young man, basically kind of stepping into his own. I thought it was more, the karate was just something around the life lessons of a young man stepping into his own, becoming somewhat of a man himself. That's what I kind of thought it was. Or
no,
as they say, the coming of age story.
I'm surprised by you, Raj. I left you a layup. I left you a Chicago movie for you to pick that I normally would have picked myself. You should have picked Scarface.
So wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So, can I have your reason why you would pick a single mother film for the '80s for drama?
No, that's all I was saying. It was a come to age story, and
But it was also a single mother movie, sir.
you technically right on that. Well, the mother wasn't really featured in the movie. I'll say that the mother's not really featured in the movie. When I think about the Karate Kid, I think about the Karate Kid and his master. I don't think about that mother at all.
Okay.
The lessons between those two men is what made that film. And at the end of the day, I mean, if you want to hit me with the single mother angle, I can say that the single mother didn't really mean much for the film.
What single mother does, but anyway, okay, great reset. Your turn.
Well, I'm gonna take the one he should have took. Scarface. Scarface was absolutely fantastic. You got a refugee coming from Cuba, lands in what, Miami, I believe. Ends up landing in Miami and has to go through the drama of being in the internment camp and all these type of things, trying to figure out how to speak the language properly. Although uh, my man has a terrible Cuban accent in this movie. It was horrible, but and and making something of himself, albeit a drug dealer at this time. This movie was epic. This movie was one of those movies where you went into your friend's room and he's got this picture of Scarface on the wall in black and white or black, red, and white, depending on which one you got. Man, this movie was everything, man. It made us. This is the first of the worst of what happened to Black America. Everybody want to be a drug dealer now all of a sudden. But it was a man's man movie. It was about being a man. It was about not taking no for an answer, and just going out and conquering what you saw as yours. It was like it's really the true American dream. They came over here, they saw the country, they said from sea to shining sea, this is ours. Scarface did the same thing in his own way, and I thought it was a great movie, man. An absolute classic.
Okay, Jeremy Payne for the $1.99. Cobra Kai, Roger. Always look eye. So,
You know what? Can I change my pick? Can I change my pick?
because I don't know how you pick Karate Kid
Can
out of yeah. Please do. Thank you. Please do.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna go with The Last Dragon.
What? Oh, you just went from bad to worse.
No, super cheesy film. I get it. Look, cult classic, extremely beloved. Couldn't get enough of this movie.
Who's the master?
At the end of the day, this was an extremely impactful movie. I mean, who didn't love The Last Dragon? I mean, who did? I mean, I get what the movie was when you compare it to other films, but everything you needed in the drama was in this particular film. You had the comedy part was in there. The trying to get the girl, proving yourself as a man. Come on, man. We still go around from time to time. You hear somebody talking about who's the master. Man, this film touched our hearts in ways that other films just couldn't. And to see that black cast, that will at least predominantly black cast do what it did, I don't. I accept that it was a cheesy movie. I'm not going to even argue that. But that was one of the greatest impactful cheesy movies of all times.
So, all right. So I'm gonna take a quick break here, and I'm begging, can some other niggas come to the panel? Can some other niggas please come to the panel? We got movies like St. Elmo's Fire, Dead Poets Society, Purple Rain, Beat Street, Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, Full Metal Jacket
Full
wasn't
Metal
good.
Jacket. The Breakfast Club, Rain Man, and these niggas picked. The Legend of Billie Jean, these niggas picked. The last Stand By Me, and these niggas picked. The Karate Kid first, then picked The Last Dragon. Oh, and we even had Joe Clark, Lean on Me, and these niggas still chose.
Wait a minute. Not these niggas. That nigga. Because I chose Rain Man first. To leave him a layup.
Roger, mute him up.
Oh.
You gotta go to mute. So, please do not interrupt. I'm on a tight ship. Everyone that gets a chance to talk, if you disagree, you will have your chance. But right now, the reason why I'm saying y'all niggas, because out of all the drama in the 80s, Scarface for drama and Last Dragon for drama, that's just diabolical. Now we're going to move on.
But you ain't pick between the two.
SOS, Shark Sims, please get up here. You got decent picks, right? My guy, please. Please. Okay. Moving on. Okay. We gonna leave drama alone. That was a horrible round.
So you're not gonna pick between the two?
No. Hell no. That was horrible. It's official that black people just don't know drama, all right? So move on. So now comedy. Now come on, y'all. Comedy. The best 80s film in the comedy. And before you guys make your pick, let's go to please make 2 picks. All right? Please make 2 picks. And here is the trivia question. Coming to America, what is the name of the fast food restaurant that competes with McDonald's? All right. So Roger,
man, we can't answer none of these questions.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, when you do it offhand like this, it's hard. You know, there's so many films in your head. But I think you just actually named the best film of the 1980s when it comes to comedy. What's going to be Coming to America?
Okay, Coming to you got a second one too. But that's reasonable.
Wait. You can't just get him 2 off the top. It got to be 1 and 1 because he ain't gonna steal the show like that. He ain't gonna steal the show. So
hold on. And I believe that Terrell Bentley is correct. It was McDowell's.
That's right.
Absolutely, it was correct. Definitely was correct.
That's right.
All right. So reset your. So he got Coming to America, which is a great, fantastic choice. Can't go wrong with that. Right.
Before I choose, what do you want to say about Coming to America? Is there anything you want to say?
Number one. Okay, boom. Comedy. This film was at the highest levels of comedy. Then you got Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. Sometimes people forget Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall displaying all kind of comedy cops across multiple characters throughout the film. And the concept was a great concept. You know, a man coming to this country, you know, in a quote unquote impoverished state to find a queen. So the romantic story was a great concept. You know, of course, wonderful for women. Of course, you know, you meet some guy, he's just a regular guy per se, but then next thing you know, you find out he's Prince of a Nation. You know, and the things that they put in this particular film, you know, the product Soul Glow. You know what I'm saying? Like you remember the products of the particular film. You remember how people operate. McDowell's. I mean, I don't think too many people forgot the name of McDowell's. Okay, you know. So people remember all kinds of things about this film, and it was just a lighthearted, good film the whole way through. And there's not you can't go really a good 5 to 10 minutes without laughing in this particular film. This was one of the to me, y'all. To me, this is one of the greatest comedy films ever put together, and that's real talk. I've been saying that for years. Coming to America, I think, is about the greatest comedy film ever. No one's touched it yet. No one.
I got to agree with Roger there. If you have not seen Coming to America, please go watch it. Um, Now, my first choice, I'm going with Eddie Murphy again. Beverly Hills Cops.
Okay,
You
that's
man, Beverly Hills Cops was an instant classic as soon as it came out. Axel Foley is one of the most endearing characters Eddie Murphy ever came up with. This guy's a Detroit cop, goes on vacation, goes up to Beverly Hills. I mean, and he's everywhere doing everything and making us laugh the whole time through. The antics, the getting the other two cops in trouble, and they supposed to be watching him. Man, this is just absolutely a fantastic movie. It's a great cop story. It's kind of like it's a crime drama as well, but it focuses more on the comedy, and the antics are just incredible. It's like watching Saturday Night Live for like almost 2 hours. It is, man, fantastic, instant classic. Love that movie. Probably seen this one 50 times too.
okay. So, um, okay, Black Crew, just to keep you up to speed, we're doing the best '80s comedy movie. So right now, Eddie Murphy's reigning king for the comedy. Roger said Coming to America. Great Reset said Beverly Hills Cop. What say you, and tell me why you picked that movie to represent the '80s for comedy?
That's tough in terms of. I mean, I would agree that Eddie Murphy obviously owned the '80s. Um, I'm not sure if Trading Places is my favorite Eddie Murphy comedy.
That's mine.
I, I just it's something about that film. Dan Aykroyd was fantastic in that film. Jamie Lee Curtis. Um, you know, I'm. This is gonna sound blasphemous. I'm not like the hugest Coming to America fan. I'm not. I'm not the hugest Coming to America fan. It was kind of gynocratic in some ways. You know, parts of it was pretty good, and the parts where they kind of, the Jewish guy, in the barbershop, parts of it were good, but I just found it kind of hackneyed in some way, and like I said, I mean, this whole guy is a prince, and he comes and he's kind of submitting to this black American woman. It came across a certain kind of way I did not like back then, and actually looking into the context of it in the more awakened eye, and particularly sort of red pill black manosphere I find it even less likable. And then when they did this recent sequel, it kind of confirmed, my what I didn't like about even just the whole concept of a guy who would be king and heir to a kingdom coming, and of all the women that he could have picked, he picked some black American woman from the hood. So I not the biggest fan. I think 48 Hours was a better film. I think Trading Places was just a hilarious film from beginning to end.
Okay, great. Shark Sims, I'll get you right after I'll read the super chat. Jerome Payne, thank you for the $4.99. Thank you for supporting, as you always do. We greatly appreciate it here at the Roger Report. Eddie Murphy all day. Yes, I'm here to see Victor Matillion, please. I don't know what that is. Does anybody know what that is?
That's a
Victor Matilda.
character.
That's when he goes to. That's when he goes to the restaurant and he's pretending that he's looking for somebody, but he's looking for the Russians. Oh man, you got to watch that scene.
He
What movie?
that's when he was that was Beverly Hills Cop when he go in the fancy
Oh, okay.
restaurant and he's pretending to be a gay
Oh yeah,
lover of
Okay. So let me
and he at
confirm.
some point he said something about yeah
about
So
an
let me confirm.
STD, like he gave me something. Man, that's crazy. I'm
yeah
sorry. Go ahead, man.
So let me
Go
let me
ahead.
let me confirm real quick. So Roger got Eddie Murphy coming to America. Reset got Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop. Uru got Eddie Murphy in Trading Places. Is that right?
Yes,
Or
sir.
48
yes
hours? Which 48 hours or Trading Places?
Trading places. He said
trading
trading
places.
places.
Trade Places. Okay, Shark. What say you?
Hold on, real quick. Shout out to Gold P. He dropped $5.95 on the Cash App. He said money for the plate. Hey, thanks, Gold P. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Okay, so Shark Sims, we're at the 80s for the best comedy. What movie would you pick that should best represent the movie comedy of the 80s and why?
Hey, how y'all fellas doing? Happy Tuesday. Um, I'm gonna have to. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
We hear you.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go with Hollywood Shuffle, Robert Townsend, 1987.
Why?
He had all the actors in there. He had my man Keenan Ivory Wayans doing the Jerry Curl, and like the way that was written was dope, and like the fact that he was an aspiring actor, and like he would just daydream. He'd just go into daydreams about different kinds of movies that he would want to star in and all of that. And it was just hilarious. And then the message behind the whole movie, like at the end, I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but I'll spoil it. But at the end, they had him trying to play like he had caught a role finally, and they wanted him to play like a pimp. And he like his morals kind of held him back from it. And one the day that he's about to go do the scene, his mom's and his mother, his grandmother and his mother is in the kitchen arguing. And the grandmother's like, I don't need like he don't need to be playing no pimp and no damn drug dealer. Black people already look crazy enough doing that. And the mother was like, but mommy, it's a job. And she was like, I don't give a damn. The post office hiring. And now when you look at the times we living in now, I think the grandmother was absolutely right. And like that movie just stuck with me ever since I watched that movie. That was just like some of the illest stuff I ever like put together dope. And it's bad because I think they call it an indie movie. It's a comedy, but it's also like indie. It wasn't really picked up by no major like studios and stuff like that. I don't even know if it was in the movie theaters because I seen it on VHS. And
Okay.
I'll put that up in there.
All
No,
right. So
it made it to the theaters. I saw it at the theater.
if I had to vote, I would say I would vote for Trading Places. So Trading Places wins the round for comedy. Okay.
That ain't even right. You and Black Hole ain't supposed to agree on that.
Well, that's because that reflects how bad y'all choices were. Because I would, if you could have said like Robin Williams, Welcome to Vietnam, right? Something like that. I mean, Robin Williams. What was it? What is it? Good Morning
Good
Vietnam.
Yeah,
morning,
Good
Vietnam.
Morning Vietnam.
I
Yeah.
I like to make an honorable mention to one of our fallen actors. I love Rodney Dangerfield in Caddyshack. That's my close second.
Just another
Man,
bad choice.
Now
oh man,
Back to School was better than that one.
So hold on,
oh,
we got another super chat. Wait a minute, gentlemen. We got another super chat by Terrell. Okay, Terrell, thank you for the $5.57 tax. Billy Ray Valentine, Trading Places. You wouldn't know that because you a big Barry White looking.
Right, right. Yeah.
Rogers, no cussing, but man, this was right on time. This was right on time.
I felt like
So,
he took a shot at me with that line. I felt like he took a shot.
so now we're gonna go. We're gonna move on to horror films, and you know what, Roger? With all due respect, Black Root's going first because you ain't making sense right now.
The best horror films of the 80s. The best horror film.
Right now, you ain't making sense.
I won't. I don't know if I will say that. I mean, there were a couple. Obviously, there was Alien. The sequel to Aliens definitely could make every. I thought you said horror. I'm sorry.
No. We ain't there yet. Hold on. We ain't there yet. We ain't there. I haven't finished making fun of Roger yet. 1 second, please. So,
What?
Oh.
You just told the horror movie.
Going first because y'all niggas just I don't know. I just did some crazy shit. So let me introduce the 80s. Okay.
No, again.
Hold on.
What's the subject?
Huh? Oh, 1 second. Okay.
Good. So I don't know where we are. Yeah.
Okay. I'll call you. Just hang tight 1 second. I have a format. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now we done finished drama. Well, no, we didn't because nobody black niggas don't know drama. But we finished action, comedy, and now we're moving on to horrors of the 1980s. Maybe I'll come back to drama now that Ulu is here, but we'll come back to drama, but horror. Now, for the chat, trivia question: what is the name of the camp where Jason Voorhees' story originated from? What was the name of the camp where Jason Voorhees' stories originated from? Now, gentlemen, when it comes to horror, we have a litany of horror films. So please tell me, what do you think is the best horror film? What film should represent the best horror film of the 80s? We're going to go Black Guru, then Roger, then Reset, and then Shark Sims. And hopefully we can have better choices than we have right now. Okay. Black Guru, the floor is yours.
Okay, so we're on horror, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. At the end, we'll answer the trivia.
All right. Well, yeah. There are a couple. I'll say what my favorite horror film is of the 80s. I think there are some that you might say were greater or more popular, but I would say my very favorite horror film of the 80s was The Thing with Kurt Russell and David Keith, and it's about this film. They're stranded in Antarctica, and there's this alien thing that comes to Earth, and it possesses you and turns you into a monster. And they're all kind of in this isolated area in Antarctica. Everything is freezing over. They have no way to get out. It's trapped. And it's basically going from person to person to person. And when it manifests, it does so in a very sort of bloody and sort of horrific way. If you haven't seen The Thing, I think it came as a John Carpenter film. John Carpenter famously gave us Halloween. So John Carpenter film, I think it came out in 87, maybe 86, 87, 88. Fantastic film. So that would be my favorite horror film of the 80s. You could argue maybe some greater. Yeah. What's that?
82.
82. Oh, okay. Oh, it was earlier than I thought. My bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fantastic film. Yeah.
Okay, Roger, what say you?
I guess I'm gonna have to go with Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay. The Nightmare on Elm Street.
You're a thief.
It set up the I mean, I ain't trying to steal, brother. I ain't trying to steal. I'm just saying it set up the perfect enemy. and it puts you in position with the one thing you got to do at some particular point in time. I mean, we can fight real hard, we can do a lot of stuff, we can be very busy, but at some point in time, you gotta go to sleep. So it set up the perfect quote unquote monster to visit you literally in your most vulnerable state, because you can do more to anybody when they sleep than you can when they're awake. So to me, a perfect trap of horror that everyone who went in and watched that film, that, you know, the key part is, you know, you go to the theater, you see this particular film, and now you got to go home and go to sleep. So an outstanding horror message, a very outstanding horror message, and I believe it trapped people in their own reality by literally having to go home and go to sleep after seeing that film.
Okay. Reset. What say you? What's your pick and why?
Roger should go last because not only is he bad in other sections, he's still in the good ones. Nightmare, Nightmare on Elm Street had me couldn't sleep for weeks. I would say other than Nightmare on Elm Street, I probably gonna have to go with Chucky and Child's Play, man.
Ooh,
That's
that's nice too. That's nice.
classic, man. Chucky mess you up from going to Toys R Us, man. I believe that's why Toys R Us is closed down today, man. God daggone dog, man. And it's just like as they kept making the movies, he just kept getting more and more diabolical, man. Yeah, Chucky in the kitchen with that kitchen knife. Oh man, absolute classic, man. Classic.
That's now we cooking. Shark Sims, what say you? R and why?
I'm gonna go with Children of the Corn.
Ooh, classic.
Yeah,
That shit
yeah,
scared the fuck out of me. Sorry about that,
hey.
Roger. That scared the doodle out of me. And that was just because, and it was scary because at that age I'm still around children, and I'm like, damn, I got to go to school tomorrow.
It could be anybody in class.
Could be anybody.
This is tough. Who are my votes today? This is tough. Okay. I want to say this because okay, Chucky was. I mean, I still remember. I can remember where I was while watching that, and that scared the doodle out of me. Children of the Corn. I couldn't finish that. That's how terrified I was. And for like the absolute scariest, I'll probably go with Children of the Corn. But because Nightmare on Elm Street has been so popular, Freddy Krueger has to represent the 80s. You can't get more 80s than Freddy Krueger. So I'm going to go with Roger on this. That was super tough.
Objection, Your Honor. You said
That was-
scariest. You didn't say most popular.
No, I said which should represent the 80s.
All right, I got you.
Right?
Yeah.
I said which should represent. Right?
Yeah,
So
I think in terms of representing, is either Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
In terms of representing,
yeah.
and that's because they made so
But,
many.
I mean,
They made
great
so
choices.
many films. Yeah.
Represent, yeah. So, but this is the whole point, right? Trivia, and then give me a reason why I should vote for you. So, let's recap. So, best sports. Best action film is Terminator 2. Best comedy.
No, Terminator for the 80s. Terminator.
Best action is the Terminator. Best comedy, we said, Trading Places. Best horror, Nightmare on Elm Street one. Now let's go back to drama. Okay, so for drama,
Can I offer a late?
Yeah.
Can I offer a late?
We're gonna redo that.
Okay.
We're gonna redo this because these niggas need a second chance. So, a second chance. Best drama of the 80s. What movie do you think should represent the best film of drama in the movies? And before I begin, let me help out a couple people. So, the movies like Purple Rain. Best drama of the 80s. Purple Rain. What else? Good Morning Vietnam. Full Metal Jacket. Running Man. Okay, so just to let you know, Glory. All right, Lean on Me. Okay, so Black Guru. What say you?
Best drama of the 80s.
Yes.
Best drama? Because there's so many different. Yeah, I can come back. Yeah.
Okay, Roger, floor is yours.
Yeah, come back to me.
Let me just help you a little bit.
Full I got one.
Purple Rain, Lean on Me, Driving Miss Daisy. Okay, so just to name a few. School Days.
He's telling you what's acceptable.
What I'm allowed.
Right.
Glory. Highlander, goddammit. A Soldier Story.
No, I'm looking instead of doing it off the cuff. I'm looking. So
okay, so I'll give you one.
Whoa. It's Roger's turn. Roger.
No, you know what? Yeah, skip past me. Let me do my research.
Okay, guys. First of all, please, I will direct you. Thank you. I will direct you. So please wait for the teacher to call your name. Okay. Reset. What say you?
Let's go with Dead Poets Society. It's a late 80s drama, but it was fantastic. It was it really was fantastic.
I have my two.
Oh, okay. Well, let him
I
finish.
have my two.
Okay, let him finish. Go ahead. Why?
Okay.
Why? Reset.
Dead Poets Society. Once again, how can I say this? It's kind of like a periodic film, so it's set in like the 50s, I think, or early 60s or something like that. And it's at this academy. It's all about it's just all about like the power of literature and the tragic consequences of self-expression. Like it's a movie that really makes you think deeply about life within and of itself. It's about institutions and things like that. It was just one of those fantastic movies, and it's got some great actors in it that you'll see later on, like Ethan Hawke and stuff like that. Like it's one of those movies you go back and you watch it and you say, "Man, I didn't realize that might be where this guy got his start." The movie was just fantastic. I can't really call it a coming of age movie, but it was just something when you get done watching this movie, it almost changes your perception on some of the things that you thought about earlier in life at that time. I don't know if it'll do that for you today, but I think it's a timeless classic. It's a fantastic drama. I definitely don't want to ruin this movie for anybody. You need to go watch it if you've never seen it.
So what's your choice again?
Dead Poets Society.
It's Dead Poets Society. Okay, Black Guru, we'll come back to you.
Well, I want to say Do the Right Thing for Black fidelity purposes. But if I had to say what was the greatest drama I saw, not just for the subject, the way it was filmed, the acting, everything, it would have to be Raging Bull. Raging Bull is one of the greatest dramas you'll ever see.
Raging Bull. Okay. All right, Roger, are you ready, or you need some
yeah,
time?
with time to actually think about it, and look at some of the films that came out in the 80s, I'm gonna have to go with Glory.
Yeah,
Glory came out in the 1980s. I mean, a drama like you ain't really topping that one. I'm sorry, you just not topping that. You got war. You got what was going on between the blacks versus the whites. You got an insurmountable situation. Everything is leading to this one battle that you know good and well you're probably going to die, but you're going to do it anyway, and you're dealing with all the mess that comes with being in a war while dealing with racism at the same time. It's hard to be Glory.
Oh, you got a point there.
Pretty
Okay,
good
Shark
pick.
Sims, what say you?
Pretty good pick.
Shark Sims,
Glory is a
what say
great pick.
Shark Sims? Going once, going twice.
My
Okay,
turn.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
your turn.
Dirty Dancing.
Oh wow. Why, man? Why?
I don't even know how I feel about that.
Why?
Dirty Dancing.
I'm not. I mean that in so many ways, bro. I mean that in so many. Just why?
It was Dirty Dancing.
So hold on. You know
And
this is a room
at
of
my
black men,
age,
right? This is a room full of black men.
that's what I don't like restrict myself to art because of color. So I can't, and I can't even get with that. Then
Are you done?
yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
He
Champ,
don't restrict his art because of color.
That was a strong statement.
champ. No, but I mean, I wouldn't mention Dirty Dancing in a room full of men. Period. So
It was a good film.
He was dancing
Hey.
with a woman.
Wait. It's one of those films you don't admit
oh,
that you like.
it's okay. It's okay. Champ. What say you?
Hey, what's going on? For 1980s movie, this is going to surprise people,
No,
but
drama.
For drama? Okay. How about the movie The Outsiders? Remember that movie?
Yeah. Why? Why is that your pick, sir?
Oh, you had it took place in the 1950s, and you had you had these little gang conflicts right now between the quote unquote the jocks against the against these hardcore Rough Rider dudes in rural Oklahoma. These were greasers who were kind of like having their own little cliques and everything else. It was a rival group and everything else. That's why I picked The Outsiders. And during that movie, you had some really good actors. You had Tom Cruise in there, Rob Lowe, Patrick Swayze, C. Thomas Howell, Ralph Macchio, and Matt Dillon. So it was a really good movie.
Okay. So my picks are The Outsiders, Raging Bull, Deadport Society, and Glory.
Yep.
I do love Deadport Society, but for cultural reasons, Roger wins again with Glory.
This nigga ain't gonna give me a win.
Glory, man.
This nigga ain't gonna give me a win today. I see what's going on. I see what's going on.
Deadpool Society is a good choice, but it ain't no Glory.
Deadpool Society is a good choice, but I think the movie. You guys are discounting the movie The Outsiders.
This man knocked out Empire Strikes Back for Terminator, man. Come on, bro.
Because you didn't explain why I should vote for Dead. I love Deadport Society, but you didn't explain why I should vote for.
Wait a minute. Terminator 1 over Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah.
One second. You didn't explain to me how I should vote for Deadport Society over Glory. And Glory got some memorable, well, tear it up. I even use that quote a lot when we're talking about other stuff.
I'm saying.
Right?
Roger, stop encouraging him. Stop encouraging him.
So I'm just saying, right? So now we're gonna move on. I mean, look. First of all, I only have 4 choices, right?
This man said that Empire Strikes Back was cheesy.
Well, look.
I know he's not qualified for this position.
Yeah. Well, look, Ticketmaster. I'm gonna ask for one favor. Favor. I want to take Great Black Recess ballot and I want to tear it up. Okay.
And Roger, please tear up Sims because I tear that up. All right, okay. Now moving forward.
Wait, hold on. In my defense, I didn't know we was doing the BET Movie Awards. I thought we was doing movie awards. So
We are
Thank
doing
now
you.
I
movie.
know.
Whites are
Thank you.
You know what I
welcome.
mean? I would have said Last Track or something like that, but my
Listen.
fault.
Whites are welcome. Asians are welcome. But you're not going to win over a freedom fighter movie. Come on.
Well, but you know what? Another freedom fighter movie that you should consider too is "Cry Freedom" by Denzel Washington when he was
Yeah.
on.
Okay. Hold on. Whoa. Going too fast, brother. Going too fast.
Okay.
Going too fast. Going too fast. All right. Okay, gentlemen. Now we're almost out of the 80s. We're almost out. We got a few more categories. Okay. So now, 1980s. What is, in your opinion, the best good feel good movie? For me, it was Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, because every time I had a lotion and watched that movie, I always left feeling good. So, what are your best feel good films of the 1980s? Feel good can be whatever you think to you. So, Black Rule, would you like to go first, or do you need time? Oh, sorry. Wait.
I need time.
Trivia for the chat. In The Karate Kid, what specific task does Mr. Miyagi use to secretly teach Daniel defense? Okay, Black Guru. What say you? Feel good film of the 80s.
Oh, feel good. Well, I mean, it's interesting you guys mentioned the Karate Kid earlier because it's kind of a feel good movie. Um, Back to the Future, it's kind of feel good. Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come back to that. I'm gonna have to come
Okay.
back to that.
Shout out to Floyd Thompson for the first person to get the trivia question right. Wax on, wax off. Okay, Roger, what say you?
Yeah, a feel good movie. I actually was thinking of Back to the Future. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with Back to the Future.
You want to convince me why?
All right, Back to the Future. Okay, great story. Man traveling through time. Not only is he traveling through time, he has to save himself and his family and set the course of history correctly. This is a lot of pressure for what essentially is a high school teenager, y'all. This is a high school kid who got the ability to go back in time. You're driving at least at 88 miles per hour. There's a lot of stuff going on for a high school kid because that's all he was in Back to the Future. And people, I think we kind of forget that sometimes. And to inadvertently start rock and roll while he's there for a whole other dimension just says how powerful anybody can be if you actually had the ability to travel back in time and change things. So the way they presented the time concept, the way you had to have an actual scientist, somebody who was perceived as a crackpot, and let's keep it real, the people who create some of the greatest inventions will previously be perceived as a crackpot because they're working with certain levels of science and math that other people just ain't familiar with. So I thought it was a great presentation, and you felt good about the story. And Marty, you know what I'm saying? Marty, the character, stuck with people. All right. And a lot of people dreamed that they could do the same thing Marty's do. Plus, let's keep it real. It even helped the sale of the DeLorean. It even helped the sale of that particular car. Everybody felt great about Back to the Future.
I think but I think the DeLorean had been discontinued by the time that film had been released. But I guess it helped the sale of the resale.
Well,
of
the resale, sure, the resale.
The DeLorean was discontinued about 2 or 3 years after its initial release in 1979 or 1980.
Okay, Black Roo, what say you? Or you still need time?
I'll just as a plug in, I'll just say the Karate Kid. I think it had kind of a feel good element to it. I'm sure there's some other film I just can't think of it right now. Yeah, so I'll go with the Karate Kid.
You know what? I would say this. There was a time when I was on this show with all the wisdom that Uru has given us. I was questioning myself. Is this God playing a trick on us? But after he said that he doesn't like uh
Coming to America.
uh coming to America, I was like, nah, this is devil for sure. But anywho, anywho, feel good movie of the '80s, Rocky 3, man. Rocky
Oh,
against Clubber Lang.
Rocky. Yeah.
Come on, bro. Man, Mr. T talks so much trash, it made me feel bad for a white man. Man talked about that man's wife and everything. Hey, Clubber Lang wasn't nothing to play with. Oh, Rocky, man, at the end of that movie, man, when you're watching the major fights in any other Rocky movies, when you're watching the major fights, you feel like you there. You as a kid, I'm punching Clubber Lang with my man. I'm taking them licks with him. Man, we got it. Man, feel good. Rocky 3, baby.
Sims, what say you? Sims?
My bad. Pardon me. I'm gonna have to go with Stand By Me.
Good
Okay.
choice.
That's
No
when,
explanations. You just go no explanations.
yeah, I was gonna say it right now. That's when the little dudes, one of their friends came up missing, and I think everybody knew that he got hit by the train, but they didn't know where the body was. They couldn't find the body, so his friends they teamed up and they went on a quest to go find the body. But during the quest, it was like they came into like probably like I would say manhood, but like teenage manhood. You know what I mean? They were faced with challenges. They was faced with survival, and they did it out of friendship to find their homeboy. You know what I mean? Like the fallen comrade, leave no man behind, and they went and got him, and they found him, and you know what I mean. Everything worked out after that. So I think that for me that was a good feel good movie.
Okay. Champ Card for Life.
Wow, there's so many good feel good movies that I used to watch back in the 1980s. But this one holds a huge special to my heart, and this one you guys are gonna be like, wow, interesting. The Monster Squad. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Monster Squad. Oh, that movie. I grew up. When I had just moved out of the Midwest into the Rocky Mountains of Colorado and everything else, and it was a cultural shock to me and everything else. And I remember that movie so well because I went with a group of white kids who were 11, 12 years old, 13 years old. We went to go see a rated PG-13 movie. We saw Monster Squad, and we just had this imagination thing that, after that movie that monsters exist and everything else. And we decided to start like a little club and everything else. And it was a cultural phenomenon for me because of that and everything else. Because it was about a young teenage kids trying to save the world from these monsters, from Dracula and everything else. They got to try to find the amulet so that Dracula can get a hold of it. Because if he gets a hold of it, all the monsters are going to come back because they got the amulet and everything else, and they basically saved the entire the world for that. So that movie, The Monster Squad, holds a special part of me and everything else. I like to watch it during the month of October during Halloween.
Okay, so we got. I'm going to go with Rocky. Rocky is the epitome of feel good.
What?
Gotta go Rocky.
Just giving him something because he said.
What?
Giving him
Hey, wait.
because he said something.
Sometimes you got to lobby for it, man. Sometimes you got to lobby for it.
So next is I'm going with Reset. Okay, so now what? Okay, so trivia question: in the movie Hoosiers, what is the name of the small town Indiana team coached by Norman Dale? What is the small town Indiana team coached by Norman Dale? Okay, now what do you think should represent the best sports movie of the 1980s?
Ooh.
Guru, the floor is yours.
The best sports movie.
Also, one second. Also, in the chat, if you are convicted or passionate that you want to share your movie choice, just super chat us your movie pick, and we'll read it for everyone to hear. So if you also want to participate, just do a small super chat, and we'll read it. We'll read it for everyone. Okay, Uru, back to you.
Well, it's interesting you guys mentioned the Rocky films. I mean, we also mentioned, the Karate Kid. I mean, those were in addition to, I guess, fitting within other genres. They were also great sports films. So I'm just trying to think of what other sports film or what other genre in the '80s, in addition to those that I might think of.
You want us to come back?
I'll just to fuck with you. I'll say the Michael Jordan Come Fly With Me. Just to fuck with Shazam. Just to fuck with Shazam, I'm gonna say that Michael Jordan Come Fly With Me.
That's an automatic loss. That's an automatic loss.
You know what? We're getting along so swimmingly, but hey, you just had to go fuck it up. Roger Report.
I cannot say he wrong. I can't say he wrong. I mean, I almost want to pick it too. A 1980 sports film.
I can't believe y'all.
Whatever, brother.
Okay, we'll come back if you need time. We'll come back.
Yeah, give me a little time.
Okay, all right. So don't you better not say Space Jam, motherfucker. Reset.
Nah, I absolutely am not going with Space Jams. I am only going with classics. I don't need no time. This is the winter Field of Dreams, baby. This is one of the best sports movies of all time. Are you kidding me? This guy is getting premonitions about if you build it, they will come. You guys don't remember that?
That nigga that was cocaine, nigga. That was cocaine.
Come on, man. This man goes and picks up James Earl Jones. They go to the baseball game. They out there watching baseball. Message comes across the little scores thing. He sees it. James Earl Jones acts like he doesn't. And then he ends up later on admitting it. He goes back, builds this baseball field. And out of the cornfield comes all these great baseball players. And the last one is his dad. He gets to play catch with his dead father. And James Earl Jones decides to go off into the cornfield, never to return. Bro, this is one of the greatest.
Look, that's not even
films ever.
the best. That's not even the best baseball movie of the '80s. The best baseball movie of the '80s, and probably really my favorite movie of the '80s. No, the Natural. The Natural. The Natural is a fantastic film. Yeah. Yes, definitely. The Natural is my favorite baseball movie. Is one of the best sports movies. It in terms of symbolizing really baseball, The Natural does that more so, I think, than The Field of Dreams does.
I always feel like,
and if you haven't seen it,
whoa.
What kind of order we got going on? We got Uru running all over me out here. I see what you be going through, Hot Sauce. I see what you be going through.
Right. Please let this mouthpiece motherfucker finish.
Come on, man. Listen, I'm sticking with Field of Dreams. I have never seen The Natural, so I'm going to make sure that I watch that to see what you guys are talking about. But for me, Field of Dreams was absolutely fantastic, very nostalgic. It was just wonderful. Kevin Costner played an awesome part. This just was a fantastic movie. I love it. If you haven't seen it, please go see it.
Okay, Black Guru, you say it's natural, right? The natural. You're changing it to natural. Is that correct?
Yeah, The Natural. Fantastic
Okay.
film. Fantastic.
Roger Report. Your what do you pick?
I'm trying to make sure. Which Rocky did he have to fight? What was it, Ivan Drago?
Rocky.
Oh, that was
4.
in the 70s, boss. That was in the 70s,
No,
boss.
80s.
No, Rocky 4 is 80s.
No, that was Rocky
Okay.
4. That was
Okay,
Rocky
okay.
4. 1984, 85, I think one of those, yeah.
I'm gonna give it to
Or 80.
Rocky 4 then.
Okay, Rocky 4. Okay, Sims, what random movie you picking?
Major League 1989.
Major
That's a
League.
good one.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
That's reasonable, man. Reasonable.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Everybody's taking my baseball movies. The Natural.
No, The Natural available.
They took all my baseball movies.
The Natural was not taken.
You can also pick The Natural, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't taken. Nobody picked it.
Yeah, no,
no,
Black Guru did pick The Natural.
No, he picked
No,
No.
He changed.
Uru was just arguing with me about
No,
is a better
the
baseball
Jordan
film.
was the joke pick. The Jordan was the joke pick. The Natural is my favorite sports film of the 80s.
So we
by
have
far.
2 for The Natural. One for
I'll go with
Major
the baseball. I'll go with the baseball movie. I'll go with Bull Durham right there.
Bull Durham's a good one.
It's a
Bull
very
Durham's a good one.
Bull Durham and The Natural. Unfortunately, I haven't seen those two, but I've seen everything else. And Rocky 4, niggas. I don't know what y'all are, but Rocky 4 is definitely.
I mean, that was kind of obvious. That was kind of
obvious. Apollo gets killed in that film. I have a problem with that film. I have a problem with Apollo getting killed, and the way he gets killed in that film. I can't do it.
I'm surprised you put Bull Durham.
Uru, you don't understand that theme. This ain't the black theme today.
No,
they don't care about niggas today.
Rocky 4 is quintessential 80s. Rocky 4 is quintessential box. Oh man, come on, man. Ain't even no choice. But now
Apollo died doing what he loved. Apollo died doing what he loved.
When they got to Apollo 4, dude was like hitting at 10,000 pounds of pressure, and somehow Rocky was able to beat him. At that point, they started getting mythological.
Yeah. I mean, like Ivan Drago was like.
Well, hold on now. You got a white heavyweight champion. It was mythological from the beginning.
Yeah,
Rocky Marciano.
Well, yeah, no, they were stretching. They definitely were stretching it with Sylvester Stallone. But they had this guy hitting with the power of a gorilla and shit, man. I was like,
order, please. Thank you. So now, the trivia question goes to the panel because the audience didn't know. In the movie Hoosiers, the basketball movie with Gene Hackman, in Hoosiers, what is the name of the small town Indiana team coached by Norman Dale?
Hickory High School.
Hickory is correct, but not it's Hickory what?
Oh, do you mean the mascot?
Yeah, the team name. But I'll give it to you. Yeah, it was Hickory Huskers, but Hickory High. Yeah, that's correct. All right, now we're officially out of the 80s. So now let's go with best actor, best actress, and best who. So who would you pick? Best actor and best actress. Uru, who would be the best actress of the 80s? Actor and actress of the 80s.
Of the 80s, best actor of the 80s,
and actress.
It would probably be what, De Niro and Meryl Streep, right?
Okay, De Niro, Meryl Streep. Good choice, Roger.
Give me Denzel. Actress.
80s.
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 Give me Jamie Lee Curtis, I guess.
Okay, reset. No, reset.
Once again, I can't believe you niggas, man. I can't believe you niggas. Man, we just got done talking about the guy that got dominated the 80s, man. Eddie Murphy. What are you talking about? This is too early for Denzel.
Yeah, I agree.
Jesus.
He got a few films
Can
in
I
the
ask
80s,
a
bro.
question? When you say best
Let
actor,
him
do
finish.
you
Let him
mean
finish, please.
acting or the biggest star?
Oh,
You gotta
best
get-
actor, the biggest, the best actor of the 80s, the biggest star, however you want to do it. Biggest star, best actor of the 80s. Actor, actress. Okay, please let him finish. Reset.
we gotta get control. I know what I'm saying is good stuff because Uru can't hold himself. I know it's good stuff.
Let's not forget Glory came out in the 80s, brother.
Whoa. Roger, please.
Okay,
please.
my bad.
Out of control. They're out of control. Like, where's Chef Mike when you need him? Since you already picked Meryl Streep, which I could agree with, I'm gonna go with Sigourney Weaver because what she did in Aliens was fantastic. Fantastic.
Okay. Sims.
I gotta say Harrison Ford and Sigourney Weaver.
Okay. Champ.
Wow, I'm gonna go with in the 80s, you got to go with Tom Cruise because he had a really good set of good movies back in the 80s, and Sally Fields. Sally Fields in her movies back in the 1980s. You gotta go with that.
Wow. I don't agree with any of you niggas, really.
Okay, hold on. All right, well, since we doing this, I'm gonna change mine to Sylvester Stallone.
This nigga.
Oh.
See,
No, he can't. How so?
That nigga's a horrible actor.
When you said best actors,
Yeah, he says I don't game. Let him go. And who's the actress?
I'm
Roger?
saying when you said best actors, I thought you meant actual acting, not the biggest star or whatever.
Well, it could be whatever you want. It could be the biggest star. It could be whatever you want.
I'm gonna stay with Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm gonna stay with Jamie Lee Curtis on the
Jamie Lee
actress.
Curtis. Well, I don't agree with any of you guys.
Because
I'm surprised.
Because Sylvester Stallone was clearly the biggest star of the 80s. He was clearly the biggest star of the 80s.
And nobody could play a boxer the way he could.
Yeah. But you guys are just
I mean, in between Rambo and Rocky and Cobra.
Please wait. Okay, let me recap. So Roger got Sylvester Stallone and Jamie Lee Curtis. Reset got what?
Come on, man. With Eddie Murphy.
Sigourney
Weaver.
And Meryl Streep, and you said Robert De Niro, right? And Shark Sim said Sigourney Weaver and who?
Harrison Ford.
And then Champ said Sigourney Weaver and
No, I didn't think Sigourney Weaver. I said Sally Fields and Tom Cruise. Sally Fields had some really good movies back in the day, folks. One of my movies was Kiss Me Goodbye that I watched in Murphy's Romance.
So you said Sally Fields and who?
And Tom Cruise.
All right, so
and
I think Tom Cruise is too early for the 90s, 80s. I'm sorry, I think Tom Cruise is too early for 90s. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with Sigourney Weaver, but I'm kind of surprised no one talked about Tom Hanks because I would say
too early.
Tom Hanks would be the 80s guy, but okay. Well, we just agree to disagree.
No. Tom Hanks became dominant. Tom Hanks became dominant with Philadelphia
Mhm.
and Forrest Gump, which started in the 90s.
Oh no,
That's
no,
when he
no.
became dominant.
Tom Hanks started with Big and a couple other movies. He had a bunch of The Burbs.
But he was not as dominant in the 80s as he
I
was in
can't.
the 90s.
I disagree.
I can't.
Stallone
I
owned the
Money
80s.
Trouble, Money Pit, Big, The
Yeah.
Burbs, all were big Tom Hanks movies.
Those were all good movies, but they did not
Mhm.
make him the star of the 80s. That
What
was
about Tom
Sylvester
Cruise's
Stallone.
Top Gun?
Top Gun
Outsiders.
is 90s. Top Gun is 90s, right?
Can
Yeah,
No,
but the Top
Nah,
Gun didn't really start until like 86. So he
Top
didn't really
Gun,
become big
Outsiders,
until
all the right moves.
Stallone had Stallone had the whole 80s. The whole 80s.
That's fair. Okay, all right,
Okay.
all right. So
I, was gonna say, I don't know why we
I'll go
argue. We might as
Stallone.
well
Okay,
just go with my choice.
I'll go to
oh, you
Stallone. I'll
just
go to
ain't gonna
Stallone.
talk about Eddie Murphy just running
I'm gonna.
wreck
No,
shop.
Eddie Murphy had the 80s too, but Stallone was the guy.
Yeah, he was a great runner up.
Right? He was
Man,
I
the
that
thought
guy.
this
nigga
I thought
Stallone
this
had
was
the
what
easiest role to play. A motherfucker getting punched in the face for a whole
But he
fucking
was the
10 years.
guy,
But he
man. He
got
was the
punched
guy.
well. He got
he
punched
got.
well.
He got the perfect face for it. Looked like it been punched already. But
Whoa,
Eddie,
hold on, guys. Let's bring it back in. So, okay, I'm gonna let Roger respond, then Reset, Uru, Sims, and thing. But I'm gonna agree with Sigourney Weaver, and I don't agree with Stallone. I'm gonna say Sigourney Weaver, and we just can't agree on the actor. But go ahead. You have any
Ooh.
comments about that, Roger?
It's Stallone, man. Stallone. He came out. He was in the 80s. He was the quote unquote perfect male figure for a lot of people. Everybody was looking up to Stallone. You're Stallone in your movie, you got a hit movie on your hands. You know what I'm saying? That man went through all kinds of stuff and all kinds of issues just to become the star he was. And then plus he came from the porno industry. Y'all know you can't just make it in Hollywood after you've been in pornos. And he did that.
You did
I mean, the
true.
man played his behind off. He showed you what a boxer was. He showed you what a warrior was, and he did all that in the 80s. Come on now, let's not act like Rambo didn't happen, y'all. Okay, that was 80s too. Okay, Cobra happened, man. He was the action star, and that's the guy you want to be when you talking about having a Hollywood career. At some point in time, you got to be the action star to be one of the dominant men in Hollywood. So as an actor, you got to, and most people can't even hit that. But guess what? Sylvester Stallone did.
Reset. What say you?
I gotta hurt y'all feelings because I thought this was a black centric channel, but the white worship is out of control over here. It's out of control. It is out of control. Eddie, Eddie Murphy. I'm hitting below the belt with this one. No. I'm hitting below the belt with this one. Man, Eddie Murphy, this was his time. He turned the film industry toward black folk. He is the singular entity that is responsible for that. That man, Axel Foley. We talk about Coming to America, even though Uru lost his mind about that movie. I mean, you get your black card taken for saying stuff like that. This man created this. All these great movies, Trading Places. Bro, if Sylvester Stallone was so great, how come y'all ain't mentioned Rocky? How come y'all ain't mentioned Rambo? But almost all of us have mentioned Eddie Murphy movies. He gotta take it. We got three of his movies on our charts. What are we doing? But I understand y'all in the pantheon worshiping Zeus. I get it. Go ahead.
Can I tell
No,
y'all
we
something?
got Morgan. We got Morgan Freeman too. Morgan Freeman.
Wait. Black Crew, what say you?
I mean, he makes a good argument for Eddie. You know, I mean, I think there's definitely an argument for Eddie. I just think that Stallone was just slightly more dominant. I mean,
Okay.
we got a movie franchise going on now because of what he started back in 1976. The Creed
Rock,
movies.
yeah,
That's
Rocky.
based on something that was created 50 years ago.
Yeah. Sims. Sims, are you there? Going once, going twice. Champ. Any comments?
I threw out Tom Cruise, but you can't go wrong with Sylvester Stallone. Because he ruled back in the 1980s with some of the great action movies like Cobra and Rocky. But as far as actress, I'm surprised nobody. I mean, I'm surprised everybody's discounting Sally Fields because she had some really good roles and movies that she played in. One of my movies was Places in the Heart that took place during the Depression, where she won an Oscar for that. And by the way, Danny Glover was in that movie as well. I mean, that's a movie that is worth watching and everything. As I saw that in college, and I saw it in college and everything as part of a college course when we were studying about the Great Depression during that time period. And she won an Oscar for that in Places of a Heart. So I can't believe everybody's just discounting Sally Fields because she was the main female actress back in the 1980s.
Okay. Billy, I'm going to get you the next round. All right, I'm going to get you the next round. So listen up.
Oh,
Ultimate Movie Ranking Awards. Oh, do you want to chime in? Go ahead. What's your pick?
let me give y'all one y'all didn't think about that on the comedy scene, the slapstick comedy. Steve Gutenberg and Police Academy series.
Oh man, that was
and Molly
fantastic.
And Molly Ringwald.
Molly Ringwald. She was definitely for the teens. All right. So here I'm at the website Ultimate Movie Rankings. Now, box office leaders, top 15 box office leaders from 1980 to 1989. Harrison Ford with $3.9 billion, almost $4 billion. Dan Aykroyd,
That's my boy.
Billion. James Earl Jones, 2.5 billion. Billy D, 2.3 billion. Carrie Fisher, 2.4. Eddie Murphy, 2.2. Sylvester Stallone is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's in 8th place. Both Eddie Murphy, James Earl Jones, and Harrison Ford is a bigger box office draw than Sylvester Stallone. For the 80s.
Now the only one of those that is legitimate. The only one of those is legitimate is Eddie, because those movies were based on the strength of the actor.
Please let me finish. Now, top 15 average critic and audience rating. Jack Nicholson is at the top of the board with 77%. Robert De Niro is number 2. Then nobody else is on the board except for Sigourney Weaver at 6.8. Now, when you combo box office, reviews, awards, peer movie rewards, peer movie review, Harrison Ford is number 1 from 1980 to 1989. Bill Murray is number 2, and Eddie Murphy is number 3. And Sigourney Weaver is number 5. So if you couple everything, got reviews, awards, and box office, Eddie Murphy is number 3. So I'm going to go with, who said Eddie Murphy? Did anybody say Eddie Murphy?
I said Harrison Ford.
Great Black Reset said Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Hey, don't ruin this pick. Just let the man pick. Don't ruin it.
I'm gonna go with Eddie Murphy and Sigourney Weaver. Sorry.
Over Harrison Ford?
He's not black. I'm sorry, Shark. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but you didn't back me on Sinners, brother. If you would have backed me on Sinners, then maybe I would have said, okay.
Remember, me and you were the only ones that was getting grilled for not liking Sinners.
Oh,
Well,
that's
it's all
true.
right.
But you
Yeah,
said,
finish.
oh no,
Hold
you
on
didn't back,
now.
you didn't back me on something. So
No,
you
see,
know.
look, he gonna make it up now, Roger. Look.
All right.
He
So
said something.
hold on. So the official winner for the 1980s Best Actor, Harrison Ford. There you go. There you go.
This dude
That's
here,
what we
man.
doing.
This
That's what
dude
we're
Okay,
here.
doing.
now can I
That's
speak?
what we're
Can I
doing.
speak for a second?
Yeah.
Because
Go
I don't think that that's a legitimate ranking. I think the only one of those comparisons with Sylvester Stallone is Eddie Murphy, because Eddie Murphy and Sylvester Stallone completely drove all the projects that they were associated with. Harrison Ford did not drive Star Wars, and much of that ranking is based on the strength of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the
Indiana
Jedi
Jones.
Indiana
with the
Indiana
Jones.
Star Wars
Jones.
franchise. And the same way
Indiana
with
Jones.
James Earl Jones, and and even to some degree, well, I'll give Sigourney Weaver her credit because she did actually start the Alien franchise, so I'll give her credit for that.
So, but Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones in the 80s. Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
Well,
Harrison
yeah,
Ford was Indiana
he
Jones.
got that, but like I say, it's also the Star Wars franchise. So I mean, I have to kind of consider that in that rank.
Okay, well, I mean, the nigga already got the goal. He's in the parking lot now. I ain't gonna chase him. So, sorry.
That's what we doing.
Damn.
That's what we
Damn.
doing.
So,
Damn.
all right, guys. Okay, let's start away. We're almost done. All right, now we done completed the 80s. Now we're gonna move into the 90s. The 90s refine everything that the 80s built. This is where movies get sharper. Writing improves, characters become more layered, and performances start to matter more than just presence. You couldn't just carry a film on energy alone anymore. You had to deliver. The biggest shifts in urban cinema, which became central to culture, not just a side category. Films like Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society didn't just tell stories of the hood, they shape how people understand reality on the screen. Comedy becomes more sensual and quotable. Drama becomes deeper and less predictable, and action balances spectacle with storytelling. The 80s didn't just try to overwhelm you; it wins by being more complete. So, now let's start off with best action film of the 90s. Black Guru, you have the ball. Oh, wait a minute. Trivia question for the chat. Trivia question for the chat. In the Matrix, what colored pill does Neo take? Now, also, chat, if you want us to know your best movie picks, your best action, or whatever, you can send the super chat with the name on it, and we will read it for the panel, and that will be in consideration. Okay, so Black Guru, you have the ball.
Oh, it's two that really kind of reigns above all the others, in my view. Uh, I gotta go with shit. It's two, and they're actually connected films, apparently. Uh, or
Yeah,
they're connected by the same
yeah,
story.
right. Yeah. You
Oh,
can say
it's
combo. You can say
either
combo. You can do a combo. It's
it
cool.
is either T2 or the Matrix.
Yeah. Okay.
Is
We'll
either T2 or the Matrix.
so
It's
T2
really no
Matrix
other.
combo.
Yeah.
All right. T2 Matrix combo. Okay.
Oh, he
Roger.
doing combos.
Yeah. Well, because it is a combo, though. It is.
No,
All right,
yeah.
man. Okay, so now
Yeah.
you taking two of my films, okay? But it's all good. It's all good.
Now, you
Cause
can
I
pick the same. You can guys.
no,
We can
no, I'm
agree.
putting some other stuff
We can
out there on
agree.
the floor for consideration too.
We can agree.
Because if we doing that, it's since I don't have the Matrix available, because the Matrix is my first choice. Um, and Terminator 2 would be my second choice, real talk. So now I'm gonna go Enemy of the State.
Oof.
Heck of a
Okay.
film.
Okay.
Okay. And
Okay.
I will go.
Okay.
Let me get a second one. And since he got two, let me get two.
No, it's a combo, man. It's a combo. It's a combo. It made sense.
Man, them two separate franchises. You know what? Can I get Independence Day in there too?
I like it. I like it.
Okay,
That's a good one.
so
That's a good
Independence
one.
Day
That's a
and
good one.
Independence Day combo. Okay. All right.
Definitely make my
It's
top
a
5.
combo. It's a Will Smith combo.
Will Smith combo. There you go. Will Smith combo. What say you, reset?
Wow. Man, the '90s really takes it for action. The Matrix is obvious. But that's
Yeah.
already taken. I'm gonna do the same thing that I'm gonna give things for consideration. Um, so one of my absolute favorites, which probably should not be on this list, but it's one of my favorites, is Heat. Heat was
Ooh, yeah.
fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh my god,
oh, shit. Yeah.
fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Man, if you
Yeah.
haven't watched Heat,
I think I
man,
heard they're doing a sequel. I think I heard they're doing a
oh
sequel.
man,
Yeah.
Wait,
ooh.
Your Honor,
So,
reset? Why shouldn't Heat be on the list?
no. I'm just saying, like
No, he should definitely be on the list. Yeah.
most people I know haven't seen Heat. You know
Oh,
what I'm
you don't
saying?
need to know.
Most,
You don't need to know they ass no more. Then
Oh, we'll put it back.
it's true.
He
Yeah,
need better
That'd be like the
friends.
top.
He need better friends.
What man you know haven't seen Heat?
Whoa. Guys. No.
I like Dirty
We're
Dancing, and
not
I
doing
see
this.
Heat.
We're not doing this. Let the man finish. And then when it's your turn to
Okay.
speak, order. We ain't
So
doing my shit.
so Heat, instant classic. I loved it. Man, if you haven't seen it, best crime drama ever. When you got the protagonist and the antagonist kind of hating each other and loving each other at the same time. Man, you got Val Kilmer. Listen, just go watch the movie. Just go watch that goddamn movie. All right, my number two. So I don't go on too long.
So it gotta be a
Die Hard.
combo, man. Gotta make it relate. You can't just be two choices. Make
It's crime. It's
What
crime. I'm in the crime drama. I'm in the crime action.
what
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Okay. That shit don't match, but okay. All right,
What?
Sims. So whatever. Sims, your turn.
what you know what?
You
You know
know,
what?
I don't even need
I
to.
never really got a chance to say why I picked
Oh,
those two.
okay, Roger, back to you. Why? I
Okay.
mean, it's obvious though. I mean,
Thank
it
you.
was
It's obvious.
obvious.
Okay. I mean, they are obvious though. Enemy of the state, man. But before that movie, we didn't even see the
Man,
world the same way.
the
That
same
was
way.
a world viewpoint changing movie. Real talk.
Yes.
Okay. So
That's
it was like before Enemy of the State and like after Enemy of the State. Now we checking all kinds of stuff, and we're thinking about what is going on, how they spying on us, and what can they really do to us. So it changed your world viewpoint once you went into that particular theater. And Independence Day, I mean, number one, super epic. Number two, aliens, but not friendly at all. See, we were taught about the friendly aliens because we had the ET in the background. Now here come the real aliens. And why would the aliens show up? They want resources. And who don't understand somebody want to take your resources? I
Sound like
mean, come
black
on.
women.
Okay, Sims.
Well, I'm gonna have to keep it funky with y'all. I gotta go with Blade, and my
Oh,
runner up is Face Off.
Face
shit.
Off is nice.
Oh
Blade,
shit with
Face
that
Off is
blade.
nice.
That blade.
they, but
Yeah,
Blade, I
Blade,
definitely
but
gotta give it to Blade because Blade is the first Marvel movie, and it set the whole thing up for everybody else. Like they said, oh, this nigga did it. Now we can let some
Yeah.
more white people try it. So Blade definitely and Face Off.
Yeah,
If you ain't seen, if you
that's
haven't
what they
seen
did.
Face Off, you got a problem.
okay. Tim Card for life. Are you finished, Chuck Sims?
Huh?
Are you finished? You
Yeah,
want to
Face
explain
Off
why?
and Face Off. Yeah, like homeboy gets locked up. He doing some. Just the fact that he switched the faces with him, and then the cop had to take the criminal's face, so because he ain't have no face after the criminal took his face. It was just bananas. It was like, yo, and I don't think I ever had like any like that thought was just brand new. Like, you know what I mean? Well, it's like a ill spy movie, but it ain't a spy movie, but it's undercover to the fullest. And it was just dope action too. Like Nicolas Cage and John Travolta, come on. And the way they were slowing it down every now and then with the jackets flying in the back, that was dope. I like that one. That was really it was entertaining. You gotta definitely
That's
watch that.
John Woo, wasn't it? Wasn't
I
that
think
John
so.
Woo, the director?
And John Woo, yeah.
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 Okay, Champ.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the movie Armageddon, starring Bruce
Nice.
Willis.
Good one. Good one.
That was a very
Another
good
good
movie.
one. Another good one.
And the other movie that I really liked back in the 1990s was starring. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one because I would go with The Rich Man's Wife, but I'm gonna go with Double Jeopardy, starring Ashley Judd and Tommy Lee Jones.
That is a good movie.
That's a very
Now, is
good
that
movie.
an action film? That's more of
Oh,
a
that's drama.
kind
That's
of a
drama, though.
thriller.
That's a drama.
Yeah,
a
it's more
drama.
of a thriller kind of thing.
Yeah, I just those were my movies.
Although that is a good movie.
Yeah,
I saw that movie. That's a good movie. Yeah.
It's a very good movie and everything else. Very good movie. It has some action in it, because you had a lady that was trying to seek revenge of, after her husband framed her for murder and everything else.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say movies can't have more than one classification.
All right, guys. I'm getting uncomfortable. Please. Bailey.
Well, my movie was take. Yeah, I'm here. The movie, I was gonna say Blade, but I think I'm gonna go with Bad Boys for action. Bad Boys for life.
Oh shit!
And
okay. Yeah.
And the other one I was gonna go with was Samuel Jackson, Zeus, stick a lightning bolt up your ass, Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Okay, Die Hard with a
Action.
Vengeance. All right, so here's who I'm going to vote for. The Matrix and T2 combo is almost impossible to beat. Almost impossible. But when we look at the 90s and what 90s stood for, blockbuster, big explosions, nobody did it better than Will Smith on 4th of July. And so
I
for that
can
reason,
give you that.
gotta be Independence Day.
Yeah,
Even over the
ID4.
Matrix.
ID4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Men in Black.
Even over the
Yeah.
Matrix, even over T2. It's definitely Will Smith.
Yeah.
Nobody
The campaign for Independence Day was crazy. I think somebody just said it. ID4. You seen them posting all over the place, B.
Mm-hmm.
And with that combination, it was a combination. It didn't even say with it. Come on, man.
No, I'm gonna just spare it, because that brings it down. And
That did bring it down. That damn.
Yeah, that
No, keep doing what you was doing. Don't worry about what I'm talking about.
but Independence Day is the action movie of the 90s. All right, let's move forward. All right, so now let's go over to sports. So, what sports movie should represent the 90s? Also, trivia, and he got game. What is the name of Ray Allen's character? That is super easy. That's for the chat. What's the name of Ray Allen's character? And he got game. So Black Guru, the floor is yours. Best sports movie of 90s in the 90s.
Of the 90s? Oh shit. No, that was 2000. I want to say Hoop Dreams. It was Chicago Story. It was a great Chicago, and it was real. Yeah, it was about some real kids. I even know some people who know one of the guys. That's sports film of the 90s. Jerry Maguire. I can't really. Jerry Maguire. Fuck it.
Jerry Maguire is not sport. I'm gonna pat. I'll come back to you. Roger.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
Do you need time, Roger?
Yeah, he need time.
Yeah, he need time.
All
Oh,
right,
my bad. My bad. I was on muted too, but I do need some time.
Okay,
I'm gonna
you
say
need
I'm
time.
considering Space Jam though, because it was in the
All right,
90s.
so hold on. Let me educate you niggas.
No,
really quick.
no. Don't give him no ideas. I'm ready. I'm
No,
ready.
but hold on. You
Oh,
had
I
movies like
got mine. I
oh
just thought of mine. I just thought of mine.
Let me just help the others. You got like movies like Blue Chips, Above the Rim, Unnecessary Roughness, Any Given Sunday,
Come
The
on, why you
Hurricane.
giving him
Why
the
you
answer?
doing all that?
All right,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
got mine.
okay, all right, Black
I
Rule, go
got
ahead.
mine.
Go ahead.
White man can't jump.
God damn
Okay,
it.
White man
that's a
can't
good
jump.
one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Roger? Oh, wait,
Okay,
do you
I'm
want to
going
explain
Any
why?
Given
I'm
Sunday.
trying to start. Wait. Do you want to explain why, Black Guru?
I think it was a very earnest film about basketball, about sort of friendships and relationships. It had the sort of the racial black man, white man buddy film, which for a time was a pretty compelling concept in movies. I thought that Wesley Snipes and what's the
Woody Harrelson.
I forget his name. Woody Harrelson. They
Woody
had
Harrelson.
great chemistry together. Yeah, they had Woody Harrelson. They had great chemistry together. I thought it was a fantastic film. Yeah.
Okay, Roger Report.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Any Given Sunday. Shout out to the chat. I'm gonna go with Any Given Sunday. This movie wasn't just a movie, man. This movie took people that weren't even football fans into the life of pro football players. Not only did you get a glimpse in their life, you got to walk with them. You got to see how it is being a man with this kind of pressure on you. They talked about how people had to deal with families. You got people depending upon you, the bills that were coming, the motivation you have to make it in this given league, the disappointment that you face if you don't make it. Everything is going Sunday to Sunday, and one bad Sunday could be the end of the life that you know it to be. Plus, when it comes to motivation, so I don't know who did it, but somebody wrote one of the greatest motivational speeches ever when they talked about going after those inches. If this ain't one of your top movies, you ain't watched movies. It's that simple.
Strong statement. Okay, Black Reset.
All right. So I graduated high school in 1995. This movie came out while I was in high school. I'm gonna take y'all to Eastern State University in a movie called The Program. Man,
Yeah.
man, this movie had you ready to run through a wall, man. You had Joe Kane playing as the quarterback. This dude was struggling, trying to be a star, and he was struggling with a developing alcoholic personality. You had Steve Latimer. Who can forget Steve Latimer, the roid rager? And the coach looks into this guy's eyes. No, he's on roids and like, man, get your ass out there on the field. Man, this was absolutely fantastic. Alvin Mack, man, this dude has a family and he sees the NFL as his way out. The classic black character trying to get out the hood, and all he know is football. And then you got Omar Epps out there, man. This movie was fantastic. You got Holly Berry as the love interest in the
Yeah,
movie. This movie,
some early Holly Berry.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. So this is like for authenticity of what goes on in the college university, the in your face intensity. You can't beat this in the road scene where they go out there to conquer their fear and they lay down in the middle of the road and let the traffic pass by, and some fools got killed trying to emulate this. Man, this movie was fantastic. Fantastic. I'm ready to hit somebody right now.
Me too.
Thank you for the.
Come down and crack my all star again. Oh.
Let me. Shark said, "What say you?"
I'm gonna go out. I don't even know if everybody's seen this one, but I gotta go with Kingpin with my man Woody Harrelson and damn Bill Murray in the bowling movie. That made me want to start bowling. Kingpin, that was a good joint.
Oh
So I'm gonna
wow,
go with Kingpin.
wow, we went from
Yeah, I remember that.
and that's wow. All right, Champ. I mean, are you finished, Shark Sims?
Yeah. Kingpin, that's me.
Okay, I mean, you definitely wow. I don't even know what to say to that. Champ.
It's perfect. It's perfect, Ticketmaster, because it's a black ball going down the lane and knocking out 10 rednecks.
Y'all leave it alone. Y'all leave him alone. I hear Any Given Sunday having a good chance right now. Y'all leave him alone. We about to do it again. We about to do it again.
Okay, my movie back in the 1990s, I'm going to go with Blue Chips. That's a very good movie. You know, starring Nick Nolte. He's a fiery basketball coach who acts like he's Bobby Knight and everything else. But here's what it goes in depth to. It goes in depth to the fact that you have these players, you know, but they have to be careful, because you know you got all these agents out there paying these players and all that type of stuff. And back then, you know, some of these basketball college programs were getting stiff NCAA penalties, you know, because basketball players were getting paid and everything else. But it also would one day open the door for players to get paid and everything else with the NIL and everything else. So this movie kind of exposed what was going on in college sports, especially in basketball. So that's why Blue Chips is a really good movie to watch and everything else. Starring Shaquille O'Neal, he was himself and everything else. Penny Hardaway, the great Bob Cousy was in there, and of course Nick Nolte. That's a really good movie. So Blue Chips, that was my 1990s sports movie.
Wait, Your Honor, can I get a resubmission?
Sure. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to go with Above the Rim as a New Yorker.
Okay.
Good one. Good one.
Okay, Starks, was that you?
Shark, go ahead.
Oh,
you just called Shark again.
I said Above the Rim.
Starks.
Okay. Well, y'all took my Any Given Sunday, but you know that was an inspiring movie. But also, I want to go.
Appreciate the gift. Thank you.
I want to go into another area, and that would be boxing, and that would be The Hurricane, starring Denzel Washington.
Nice.
Good one. You ain't gonna win though, but it's good.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. So
black man been locked up and falsely incarcerated, and you know, telling his story. You know, he still was he was 100%. Some days he was 60%, but he never stopped fighting, even though he was a bum and would still kick your ass on the street. He still was a champ.
So we have Any Given Sunday, we have Above the Rim, we have The Program, we have Blue Chips, and what was yours?
White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can't Jump. This is tough, but whenever you have white women doing blow and getting bent over in the bathroom while sawing the nigga's truck in half, I don't know if you can get better than that.
Come on, boss.
So, with that said, bro, I don't know. I don't think you can make a better movie than that. So, Sunday, bro.
Any Given Sunday was cinematically a great movie too. Like them camera shots when they was playing football.
Yeah,
that was fire. I can't even front on that one. But
yeah.
I can tan it up out here.
I can take that. I can take that.
I would take that.
Let's move forward. Now, 1990s drama, y'all. Oh my God, 90s drama. So we're talking Malcolm X. Okay.
Oh, here we go again.
All right. So now, Trivia question. In Malcolm X, what major event happened to Malcolm during his time in prison that changed his life direction? Please answer that in the chat. That is for the chat. And then get the chat involved, and we'll read your answers. And then best drama film of the 90s. Uru, do you need time, or you ready to answer?
I mean, you threw out Malcolm X there. I'm trying to think which would I consider to be at least the equal of Malcolm X. I need time. I need time. I don't want to just throw out Malcolm X. I don't want to just throw out Malcolm X.
Roger Report, what do you say? Do you need time, or you ready?
Man, you know what? With the 90s, it's a burden of choices. It was a lot of good things that happened in the usual in the 90s. Yeah. But I'm gonna go with one of my favorite movies of all time. A lot of great choices, y'all. A lot of great choices. I'm gonna go with The Shawshank Redemption.
Okay. Can't go wrong with that.
Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good.
Yeah, I want to say I'm burdened with choices. It's so many great ones in the 90s. I'm burdened with choices, man. But I'm gonna go with, just because it's one of my favorites, The Shawshank Redemption. To see a man put into prison for, number one, a crime he didn't even commit. The unlikely man to end up in prison in the first place. The battle within himself to become the type of man that he needed to become to survive the prison industry, to make good with the warden, just to double cross the warden. He did what he had to do with the skill set that he had to make it bearable to him, and to link up with a black friend, even in those times, and actually look out for your boy when you even got out. He said, "Man, when you get out, come holler at me. I'm gonna leave you some info." And he actually did it. Come on, man. I mean, that's just a tough film to beat. It's a tough film to beat. A lot of great choices out there, but Shawshank Redemption gonna have to go number one.
Great, Black Guru, are you ready? You can take more time.
I mean, I guess for us, I guess Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood. Damn, Boys in the Hood.
No, but just to let you know, there is an urban section for this one.
So is there?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know there was an urban. I don't remember that being a segregation, but okay, you can put that in the urban. So if I put that in the urban section, for drama, if I put that in the urban section,
I'm just letting you can keep it. I'm just letting you know there will be an urban section. Just letting you know.
Yeah. The urban section. There are a couple of white films.
Take your time.
And I don't know if this is a drama.
All right, well, you know what? I want to change my choice, man.
No. Let me get on in now. Wait.
Okay, Roger, you changed your choice. Okay. All right, because I apologize. There is an urban section for this one. So,
okay. Well, I want to change my choice, and even though there's an urban section, Roger like winning, so I'm going with The Usual Suspects.
Okay. Man, see, this is what I'm talking about, man.
I like winning. That's one of my favorite movies too. The Usual Suspects.
Okay. Reset.
I don't want to play no more.
All right. You got like Falling Down. You got Philadelphia. You got Misery. A Few Good Men. Bro, it's the 90s. A Time to Kill.
It's a ton of them in the 90s.
American History.
I'll do it again.
Bro, Usual Suspects is my pick. That is my pick.
Okay,
I ain't picking.
Two for Usual Suspects. Okay. Sims.
I'm gonna go with Higher Learning.
Ooh,
Oh,
Damn.
dang it.
God damn you.
how Higher Learning? Okay,
Took it.
despite that there is a urban section, a Negro section. We do a Higher Learning here. Okay, cool.
I go
Uwu,
with
are you ready?
everything though.
That gum you
And,
took
and I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change back to
No, no,
Shawshank
Roger, you
Redemption just to
can't. You
not be
can't.
with Great Black Reset. Let them have it by
Yeah.
themselves.
Well, I'm gonna have to defend Usual Suspects. After my man gets done with his movie.
that gummit.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Uru, then Roger, and then Black Reset Defense, and then go to Champ. Black Uru, do you still need time? You're on mute. I guess he's on mute. Okay, Roger.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Shawshank Redemption because I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to come up with Usual Suspect, couldn't figure out the name of it for some reason. You know what I'm saying? But even though that's another great film, again, when it comes to the Shawshank Redemption, everything that I stated earlier that happened in this particular film as a drama, come on now, this should be an automatic win. You had a white guy, a regular, white guy as
Roger,
the America would see it.
Roger, you did have your time. If you're gonna keep it, you had your time. If you're gonna keep
okay, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it because it should win anyway.
Okay, Black Reset.
Okay, how much money for some privilege right here? Because Joker's just getting away with everything. He's getting away with everything, right? But anyway. Anyway, to talk about the infamous, the great Usual Suspects, man, where do we begin? Man, this movie's about a massacre that happens on a ship. And somebody coming in and telling the story about what happened. Bro, this is one of the best movies of all time. You got this mysterious godlike crime lord named Kaiser Sose that everybody's afraid of and nobody knows who he is at the same time. This is the devil that nobody knows, but everybody's afraid of. Man, this thing was fantastic. The actors in this thing was fantastic. Kevin Spacey comes in as this invalid guy telling this story, and when he tells this fantastic, incredible story to these detectives who's grilling him about every detail about this story, I mean, the story is just great, the one that he tells. And as he's walking away, they start looking around the room and seeing the names of all these characters. Man, bro, Kaiser Sose is one of the best mythological characters I've ever seen in a movie in my entire life. This movie is absolutely fantastic and great. Please, don't just go watch it. Go find a DVD. Go find a VHS and find you a VCR and watch this movie.
I'm kind of inclined to agree that Usual Suspects is definitely one of the best films of all time. And interestingly enough, Kevin Spacey, as much as I love Denzel, I think Kevin Spacey might have owned the 90s. Because I'm going to throw another 90s film that I think is also one of the great drama films of the 90s. Seven, with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. Yeah. Fantastic film. And Spacey is the villain in that movie. Fantastic film.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Champ.
Wow, so many great movies in the 1990s that have already been taken. Usual Suspect, Seven. Can I pick an urban movie?
Yeah.
As long as it's drama. Yeah, as long as it's drama.
Okay.
Except you can't take Shawshank Redemption. I know you was trying to.
I can't take it. You already took that.
I got that.
You can. Yes, you can. You
No,
can
I
pick the
can't.
same movie.
You already took it.
Yes, you. It's my shit. Yes, you can.
He sound like Barack now, boy. He sound like Barack. Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. I'm gonna pick Poetic Justice, folks.
I'm
That
not
is a
gonna.
Very good.
really good movie.
All
And
right.
you just and I'm gonna tell you something too. This is the movie. This was Tupac's coming out movie as this guy who worked in the post office and everything else. He already had the child from another woman who from he's trying to do his best, to provide for his child and everything else. He's sitting up there fighting with his mom, and mom told him, he had, shouts at him for smoking cigarettes in his house and everything. And he meets, Janet Jackson, who is still trying to recover over the loss of her boyfriend and everything. And then they decide to drive up to Oakland and everything else, and with one of his friends, and then there's conflict and everything, but at the same time, you saw a lot of joy, passion, love, and everything else, and somewhat togetherness when they went into a family reunion. They didn't know him and everything else, but hey, you just saw a little bit of some black unity there. So that's why I'm going to go with Poetic Justice. In my opinion, I think that was John Singleton's best movie of the 1990s.
Okay. And Blackwood, what was your pick again? Sorry.
I'm
Seven.
just gonna go. I think I agree that Usual Suspect is the
He
best
said
drama
second.
of the
Okay.
90s. I
Start.
took 7 as an alternative, but I do think that Usual Suspects. I agree with Reset. That Usual Suspect was the best drama of the 90s and one of the greatest dramas ever.
Stark's Enterprise.
Outside of Shawshank Redemption.
Stark Enterprise.
Tombstone.
Oh, that's a good movie right there. Tombstone.
That is a good movie.
I'm gonna go with one of my favorite directors from the '90s, your Quentin Tarantino's, and I'm gonna say Pulp Fiction with John Travolta, Samuel Jackson, and Uma Thurman.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Okay, gentlemen. Because we have a whole bunch left, from this point on, just give me your movie pick. All right. Because we need to get to the Royal Rumble, so just give me your movie pick. Okay. So I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction. That's definitely 90s. Okay. So now we did action. We did drama. We did action. We did action. We did drama. We did sports. Okay. Comedy. 90s comedy. Just give me the name, because we have a lot to go through. So just give me the name, and we'll just go through from there. Blackwood, do you need time or?
I need time.
All right. So this we're gonna do. I'm gonna go Reset first, then Roger, then Uru, then Champ, and Enterprise. That way we can move more efficiently. Reset. What's
You didn't get the audience question though.
Oh, sorry. Here's the trivia question for the audience. Okay, this is comedy. In Friday, what item does Smokey owe Big Worm money for selling? In Friday, what does Smokey owe Big Worm money for selling?
all right. So, comedy. So many good ones.
I
I'm gonna
got
go with
mine.
Home Alone. Home Alone.
Okay, Home Alone. That's not bad. Okay, Roger.
Solid. Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Comedy? Okay.
Comedy.
It's okay. That shit is not comedy. Okay.
Yeah, they know woman with A's. It's
If you
funny.
look it up, it's listed under comedy.
Okay. I already know who I'm not voting for.
See, now you just uninformed.
Drew, are you ready? Okay, maybe you stepped away. Champ Car Life, comedy.
Comedy. Oh boy, here's a lot of them. But I'm going to go with "Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your gin and juice."
The Juice in the Hood.
Juice in the Hood. That was my favorite. That was funny. The Wayans brothers really hit it with that movie.
We need to move forward. Sorry to rush along. Stark's Enterprise.
The Truman Show.
The Truman Show. Black Guru, are you there? Black Guru, you're on mute if you're talking. You're on mute if you're talking. Okay, maybe
he can't handle the truth.
Okay, so I'm going to go with. I'll vote for Home Alone. I'll vote for Home Alone. Nostalgia. All right,
that's shady.
Horror.
This thing. I'm gonna sweep this thing.
Horror. Okay, trivia question. When what's that host's name? When in Misery, in the movie Misery, what did she put in between his ankles, and what did she to break them? In the movie Mystery, what is it? Kathy Bates? Yeah. What did Kathy Bates use? Okay, to break my nigga off, my white nigga off. Okay, now best horror film of the 90s. Great Reset. What say you?
Silence of the Lambs.
Okay. Roger Report.
You know what? I guess I'll go with Scream.
Black Guru. 90s horror. Okay, he still stepped away. Champ Car Life.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Okay, we're going with the white boy. Stark's Enterprise.
Can I take that back?
Please take it back. I mean, shit, like there's like Pet Cemetery. There's It. God damn, and y'all talking about.
I forgot about Tales of the Hood.
Okay, come on, bro. That's worse.
Yeah, it's okay.
Interview with the Vampire? Come on, bro.
Right. So listen. We got Child's Play 2, The Craft. We got Halloween, Michael Myers. We got Deep Blue Sea. We got The Faculty. We got Misery. We got Pet Cemetery. Come on, guys.
Tales from the Hood too.
Okay, Stark's Enterprise.
I would do The Ring.
The Ring?
Yeah, The Ring. Yeah, that movie kind of introduces us to the demonic possessions and cursed artifacts. This one would be a cursed videotape, which was so kind of crazy within itself, and all these demonic nuanced that happened to folks.
Okay, because I remember.
Wait a minute. Did we? I don't know how it came down, but Soul Food, Bucket had put in Soul Food for consideration for the dramas.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. So Buckhead for the drama put in Soul Food for drama, and what did I vote for?
The best movie ever.
It wasn't Shawshank Redemption.
Usual Suspect.
I'm gonna change that for Bucket 888. I'm gonna go with Soul Food actually. So Soul Food, easily Soul Food.
Yeah. Soul Food. I can take a loss from the audience as long as it ain't Roger. All
right. So Black Hulu, are you there? Are you there?
Maybe on a call or something.
So so I'm gonna go with Silence of the Lambs for Scream. Remember, you can do you can also send in your super chat. I apologize for being late. So for being late, we're going to make the winner of the drama section for the 90s Soul Food as a reward. And please, if you want to have your picks be voted on or be discussed, please send in a super chat. All right, let's move forward. Okay.
Well said. Okay.
All right. So next one is best feel good movie. Trivia for the chat. Oh, sorry. The chat. Who got it? Who got it right in the chat? Uh, the first person to get it right in the chat was Ivan Reed Templar, and he said weed. That is correct. All right. So, now, trivia for the chat again. In Sister Act, what is Whoopi Goldberg's character pretending to be? What was Whoopi Goldberg's character pretending to be in the chat? Now, for feel good movies, gentlemen, what do you say? What say you? Let's start with let's just go down the line. Roger Report, Reset, Champ Car for Life, and Starks Enterprises. When Uber come back, he'll just say something.
Well, I'm gonna stick with Forrest Gump then.
Okay. First up, Reset.
I'm going with Cool Runnings, man.
Okay. Black Uber, are you there? Okay. Champ.
Sandlot.
Oh, nice. Enterprise Starks.
Groundhog's Day.
Oof. Oh, Roger, what did you say?
Forrest Gump.
He ain't say nothing. He ain't say nothing. Don't worry about it. Just give
The winner. That's what I said. The winner.
Did Jimmy give Forrest the STD in that movie?
He found out to be funny.
Jenny.
And it feels good to him.
Forrest Gump was
He found it to be funny, and STDs apparently feel good to him.
Gump kept winning in life, regardless of whatever was going on around him. He kept making all the right choices at the right time to keep winning.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
That is not the right choice, Roger. That is not the right choice.
Definitely, fucking legit was not the right choice. I'm sorry. Champ Carp, what did you say?
I mentioned Sandlot, the movie, because that's one of those, that's a feel good story.
Even though I don't agree with none of y'all, but Sandlot is the one I can stomach.
Okay.
This contest was fair at first. It seems a little. Seems like somebody paying somebody now. We was doing good in the beginning.
Anybody in the trivia get it? Nobody in the trivia got it right. So, what did does anybody know in the panel?
Sister Mary Thomas. Sister Mary. Oh, she's playing the nun. That's Sister Mary Clarence.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
You kind of let the man say the question. I would have got it if you let him say the question again.
What?
My bad.
No, he ain't wrong. I said it earlier in the beginning.
Yeah, I said let me what was the question again. I just forgot what the question was. That's all.
All right. So now, okay, we almost at the Royal Rumble. So that's the part where we're. All right. So.
Apologies. Nun/choir teacher.
Urban films, the best urban films of the 90s.
Oh yeah.
Roger?
The best urban film of the 90s?
Yeah.
Well, that's got to be well, it don't technically have to be. The Ice Cube movie. What's the one we said it already?
Boys in the Hood?
Yeah, Boys in the Hood. You know what? No, I'm gonna go with New Jack City. I'm gonna go with New Jack City.
Damn, Roger.
Hey man, you just stole the answer. Now you can steal somebody else's movie.
Guru, are you there? You're on mute if you're there.
He wanted Boys in the Hood.
Champ. Black Guru, urban movie.
Urban movie.
Oh, Boys.
Told you. Boys in the Hood. He just said it.
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah. Okay.
With a slight option for Minister Society.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good movie. Urban movie. I'm gonna pick another Spike Lee drama movie that's pretty underrated. I'm gonna pick. I know it's a drama, but I'm gonna pick Jungle Fever.
Oh, Nice, nice. Uh, um, Stark Enterprises.
I'm gonna pick urban classic, House Party.
Nice, nice.
Nice one.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, fellas, just like most black athletes, I can never say no to Whitetail, so Jungle Fever got it. I'm with Jungle Fever.
This dude. This dude.
Oh man.
Okay. Now, best picture of the 90s. Oh, I'm sorry, Great Reset. Urban movie. You might can change my vote.
Okay, what was chosen?
Jungle
New
Fever.
Jack City for me. Boys in the Hood for Black Uru.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jungle Fever for Champ.
Okay.
And House Party for me.
House Party. Yeah, they were House Party.
Okay, Menace to Society.
Menace to Society. Oh man. Oh wow. Menace to Society. I can't even front on that. Menace to Society.
Too
Old
easy.
dog.
Too easy.
Old dog. I can't
Too
even
easy.
front on that. Right,
Y'all
so,
blowing this dude head up. Make them think you somebody.
Huh?
Then we gonna make them think you somebody after this.
No, but I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, because otherwise, I'm not gonna say no to Whitetail,
No,
but Old
I want
Dog.
to change mine. I want to change mine.
You gonna
Deep
change
cover.
after the winner? What?
Deep cover. Deep cover.
Ooh,
Still.
That was a good one.
that was a good
Was a
movie.
good one.
Menace Society. I'm sorry. Menace Society. Okay, like moving on. All right, so what is the best picture of the 90s?
The best what?
Picture
Overall?
of the 90s.
Yeah.
Overall, best picture of the 90s.
Ooh.
Best picture.
Well, I'm going Matrix then.
Okay,
Yeah.
Roger has Matrix, Black Guru.
I mean, certainly
I think
Matrix
Black
would
Uru's
make
out
the
of there.
top three. I think the Matrix would make the top three. I'm gonna go with Malcolm X.
Malcolm X, Champ Car for Life.
I'm gonna go. Wow. I'm gonna go with Fight Club.
Okay, I'll pause for a second. Bad Black Gamer for $2. He said for comedy for the 90s, he wants to vote for Nutty Professor. And okay, so but what one for comedy? What did we say one for comedy? Home Alone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Home Alone just got knocked off for Nutty Professor.
They
Take
can't
that
be
off.
voting all late, man. Y'all got to come on.
Oh.
Y'all got to come on with the vote. Can't be voting all late. I'm just saying. Don't be voting all late.
Okay,
Okay.
Especially they keep knocking off my picks. They keep knocking off my picks.
All right, so shout out to Jerome Payne for the $4.99. He says, you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in France? Shout out to Pulp Fiction. All right,
I roll y'all out with cheese.
all right, so let's go back to the beginning. Best picture of the 90s, Roger, what did you say?
The Matrix.
The Matrix. Uru, what did you say? Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. Malcolm X.
Champ Car for Life. Champ Car for Life. Okay.
Ain't got none.
Guys.
Terminator 2. Terminator 2.
Terminator 2.
Yep.
Reset.
Black Reset, you talking to me?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Raiders of the Lost Ark on this one.
Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost
Come
Ark.
on, man.
And I'm gonna say
The Matrix is the obvious pick. I'm just getting something to think about.
It's not you should at least win with
The
Independence Day.
wait a minute. The Raiders of the Lost Ark is the 90s. You say Raiders of the Lost Ark?
80s. Those 80s.
Oh, I thought you said the best. I thought you said the best movie of the 90s.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Of the 90s?
Yeah, go
My
with
bad.
Independence Day.
My bad. I gotta go with the Matrix, man. I gotta go with the Matrix.
I took that already.
Oh no, you can pick. Okay, you both can pick it.
I got to agree with you on that. I mean, bro, the Matrix. Nah, I can't go against the Matrix.
Then I'm going Independence Day because I ain't gonna be with him.
Yeah. I'll go with Independence Day and The Matrix. I guess my only option of the 1980s of the 90s movie that I can go with, right now is Armageddon.
It wasn't no Independence Day.
Go with, even though I love The Matrix, I'm gonna go with Independence Day.
There you go. Get Roger with it.
Yeah.
Independence
Another
Day.
one. Another one.
I heard the owner of the show, but we ain't gonna count that.
All right, so now for the crescendo, best actor and actress of the 90s. What say you? I'm gonna give you a few seconds. Please do not say some crazy ass names. Okay? We're talking from 90 to 99. Who would you say dominated like Kobe Bryant? Dominated like Scottie Pippen? Dominated like Magic? Dominated like Kareem?
All right. Black Arrow?
Oh, well, I mean, it's got to be Denzel. Denzel was clearly the
actress?
king of the 90s.
Okay.
Actress?
Actress. What? Cameron Diaz, or Julia Roberts, maybe Julia Roberts. Of the 90s, probably Julia Roberts. Probably Julia Roberts.
That dumb you. I was gonna say her.
Well, I mean, you can say her too, bro. This is
okay.
not
I'll go with Julia Roberts, and for
Well, brother, you are jumping the line, but
yeah, I'm sorry. Who's next?
Me.
Roger Report.
Okay.
Me. No, the 90s best actor was Will Smith. Okay. Actress. That's a tough one. I'm gonna probably go Sandra Bullock. I think she did her thing in the 90s.
Nobody know that hoe.
He was good.
Sandra Bullock.
Oh, that's cool.
No, she did her thing in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Champ. No, Black Reset. Sorry.
I'm sorry for these inferior choices you have to go through. I'm gonna give Jodie Foster for The Silence of the Lambs, and to get a white guy some love. I'm going to go with Tom Hanks for the 90s.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Good one.
Okay, wow.
Mm.
Okay, so Afro Merchant says that his pick is Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes also dominated the 90s. Champ Car for life, what say you?
Well, I was going to pick Denzel Washington and Will Smith and Wesley Snipes, but he was pretty but you like
everybody.
Yeah,
you like everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I could go with all those guys. You know what? You can't go along. Nothing wrong picking Morgan Freeman back in the 1990s. He had some pretty good movies.
Yeah, some good ones.
So I'll go with Morgan Freeman.
It's a good one. He's a good pick too.
The 90s, and for the 90s, she was pretty underrated, but I would go with Ashley Judd. She was pretty underrated. She was pretty underrated.
She had a good decade. Yeah, she had a good 90s.
Yeah.
Afro
Yeah.
Merchant says, "What is the WET awards? ET stand for?" Okay.
Probably white television entertainment.
I'll start with say you.
You guys covered a couple of them I like, but I'm gonna go with someone different. I'm gonna go with Leonardo DiCaprio and Sandra. Well, I'm gonna go with his sister, Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett.
As far as best actor.
Got to do.
Yeah.
Salute to you for that one. I probably should have went with her.
Me too.
Trying to help.
I probably
The greatest tandem of acting in the 90s was definitely Lawrence Fishburne and Angela Bassett. That was the greatest tandem of the 90s.
yeah.
Take anime.
He don't believe that because that wasn't his choice. He don't believe that.
Yeah, 'cause they did a couple movies together. I'm gonna definitely vote for Julia Roberts, American Sweetheart. Definitely in '90s with Pretty Woman. I'm surprised Pretty Woman didn't even come up. Pretty Woman. So definitely Julia Roberts for the '90s. Actor.
Come on now.
Tough, man. That's kind of tough.
It,
I'm gonna say a tie between Denzel and Will Smith.
it ain't that tough.
It is tough. It's tough. I'm gonna say tie.
What?
Will was dominant towards the latter half of the night.
Yeah.
But Denzel was great the whole movie.
Yeah.
It's
All
a
right,
difference.
Yeah,
Will had more box office.
Hold on.
Will had more box office.
Wait. Please save that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now we're at the end where everything comes together. We talked about the '90s where white women and big tits were in fashion. We talked about the '80s, right? Where it was all about being a blockbuster. Now we get to the part that actually matters. This is where comparison between the '80s and '90s begin. Category by category. Same rules, no nostalgia, no emotion. Plead your case. So this is how we're gonna do it. '80s brings up. So we're gonna do team. We're gonna do teams. So it's gonna be Roger Report and Champ Car for Life and
That's a
Uru.
losing team.
Please, that's an automatic win for Champ.
Uru. No, we're gonna do. Hold on. We're gonna do Roger Report, Black Uru versus Champ, Starks, and Black Reset.
All these niggas done.
So
Well, you needed some help anyway, so I understand.
Here we go.
Team A, Team B, Champ, Starks, and Great Black Reset. So here we go. It's in the chat. Someone help me to keep the points. So here the matchup: sports films, '80s versus '90s. Say why. Say which one, and the movie that represents that. So sports films. Uru and Roger, you guys are up first.
Well, we got the name.
We
You got the name. A sports film.
You guys tell me
we
which decade had the best sports films, and you can use the film as an example.
Which decade had the best sports film?
Wait. I think you need to assign us decades to defend.
Oh no, you can choose.
We could agree.
If you agree, then everybody gets a point. If you agree,
Okay, cool.
everybody gets a point. No problem.
All right, cool.
Unless I disagree.
All right,
None of you.
let them niggas go first, man.
Let you guys
Which
go first.
decade had the best sports
The
film?
best sports films. Yeah.
They struggle.
I'm willing to go '80s on this one. The '90s definitely has some good ones, but
I'm inclined to go. I'm inclined to go '80s, because you had Rocky was real strong in the
Exactly.
80s, was really going strong in the 80s. So it's kind of hard to beat that. And you had a lot of great baseball films in the 80s. A lot of great baseball films in
I
the
know what I
80s.
mean.
We mentioned a couple of them earlier.
You got 30 seconds to choose.
I'm good with going with the 80s, because I'm hard pressed to really think about the 90s as being a great sports decade.
No, that Hollywood kind of went away from it to do more action and dramas and things like that. So I'm gonna say
You got
80s.
30 seconds.
We saying 80s, brother. 80s.
Take their points. Take their points away. Take their
We're
points.
saying 80s, man. We saying
No,
80s.
we said 80s.
You want to give
We
me a
said
movie or
80s.
what?
Oh, Rocky. Rocky. It's gonna be our representative movie
Team
then.
B. Team B. Are you taking the 80s, 90s, and why?
Rocky 2, technically.
Yeah, Rocky
would
2.
be
So it's in the 80s. Yeah.
80s, right? Yeah.
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 No, Rocky 2 came out in 1978.
Team B. That's not a problem. What do you
So look, the '90s had some heavy hitters. We had Jerry Maguire, who chose himself, right?
Yep.
You got a league of their
Space
own.
Jam.
Ain't no crying in
Sandlot.
baseball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sandlot, the Mighty Ducks, Cool
The
Runnings,
Program.
Space Jam. Come on, White Man Can't Jump. That was that was
10 seconds.
Any Given Sunday that this nigga from Chicago just chose as his best movie, The Program. Above the Rim. Listen.
Okay, so gentlemen, your answer.
Blue Chips, Days of Thunder. So we're gonna choose the '90s, and what?
And why?
Because the movies were absolutely so great, and there were so many of them. It actually does make it a little difficult to choose which one is the best. But our representative for this, shit.
And a lot of drama back in the day.
Okay, all right.
Jeter Shuttleworth.
So Team B says the 90s because the 90s had more great movies in the 80s. All right. And you guys say 80s because Rocky was the shit.
We had quality over their quantity.
Okay.
I think that's what was clearly established with the arguments.
Yeah, they had a lot of films in
No, I'm giving my deliberation. Everybody had their moment. I asked, you got 30 seconds to discuss between yourselves and then give me an official statement. So everybody has discussed between themselves. Everybody has given an official statement. So let me reiterate the rules again. You have 30 seconds to discuss amongst yourselves. Then after that, you give me an official statement. So based off the official statements, I'm going to have to go with Team B. So somebody in chat or Team B, you get the first point.
That's wrong.
All right. Number 2.
Yeah.
Action films. Action films. 30 seconds to deliberate. Team A.
Choose your poison.
All right, Black Hole, I think we need to go with the 90s on this one. It was just too many far great movies. Real talk. And I'm going to say we got to pick a representative movie. So I'm going to say go with Independence Day. It just makes sense. What say you?
I mean, I'm okay with going to '90s, although I don't know, it's kind of a draw to me. I mean, Independence Day was a great film. I actually think it's the best action film.
Official statement.
Okay, the official statement. Then we're going with the '90s, and we're going with Independence Day as the representative.
Not a lot of time to really have much of a discussion.
Right.
Well,
all they say is they team weak.
I mean,
team weak.
I'm just saying, Roger.
Everyone stop. Please wait a minute. We've went over the 80s and 90s for 2 hours. For 2 hours and 30 minutes. 30 seconds is sufficient. Team B, 30 seconds starts now.
Okay. All right. So real quick, we got Rambo, First Blood, RoboCop, Lethal Weapon, Predator, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Aliens, The
Empire
Terminator.
Strikes Back, Blade
Come on,
Runner,
Empire. But he don't like Empire Strikes Back. He don't like that.
Indiana Jones.
Return of the Jedi.
So E.T., Ghostbusters, Top Gun, Ferris Bueller Day Off.
The judge does not like Star Wars, so we got to choose Terminator as our representative.
There we go.
Official statement.
The official statement is the 80s greater. We have better storytelling. We have better writing, better directing, and the pinnacle is the Terminator.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Another point for Team B.
What is it? What are we doing here?
Okay. Here's
you losing. That's what you're doing. You losing. That's what you're doing.
Black reset. You can't lose points, nigga. You can't lose points.
Okay. My bad. No, my bad.
First of all, like any good contestant, you need to know the judge's preference. He clearly stated what the judge's preference was. Made you feel very special. So that alone gets you points.
I knew it.
They did not complain. They just followed the rules. That's also what I like. I like orderly moving parts. So, and then the movies he picked were good. They did not fuck with Star Wars. And so, I mean, that's a win-win and a win.
It's cool, man. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even really get a chance to even offer an opinion because I probably.
For you, 1 minute. For you, deliberation,
they
1
cry.
minute. Okay.
They crying in the car. They crying in the car.
Okay, and you know what? You get 1 minute deliberation. Team B, I'm going to start with you. Best drama film. Okay. 1 minute deliberation. Start now.
The 90s, Usual Suspects.
Of the 80s or the 90s?
No, please. It's Team B.
Yeah, I mean.
It's Team B first. So you can, get yourself
together. Go ahead and help us out, Uru. Go ahead.
No, it's Team B. I said Team B. Now it's Team B.
But
yeah. So
no, I know, but Uru wants to break the rules. I ain't gonna stop him from helping us now. I definitely ain't gonna stop him.
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
But listen,
it's Team B passing. After I said go first.
No, we're not passing. Okay. We got Shawshank Redemption. We got Pulp Fiction, and we got Usual Suspects. You got Good Will Hunting, Schindler's List, Heat, A Few Good Men, Goodfellas. Man, this is a list that can't be beat. Poetic Justice. Poetic. Yeah, so I think the 90s has got it real strong. Pulp Fiction just won a category, and you got a backup as Usual Suspects. What do y'all think, fellas?
Yep.
That's back
We're gonna go with the 90s. We're gonna go with the 90s. Pulp Fiction is gonna be our representative, y'all.
Yep.
Okay. Are you ready for your official statement?
Yeah, our official statement is the 90s. We've got quality, we've got depth, we got great storytelling, and Pulp Fiction being the culmination of that with one of the greatest directors of all time. And come on, man, Quentin Tarantino. We got to roll with it.
Team A, your time. 1 minute deliberation begins now.
All right, Black Rule, just say what you want to say. I'm gonna roll with you. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, I think I agree. The 90s was the better decade for drama, in large part, ironically, because of a fairly disgraced individual now. Because I think most of those great dramas, had Harvey Weinstein and his brother written all over it. All that realism of the 90s came from the Weinstein brothers. Although the Usual Suspects and the Rounders, all those were Weinstein films. Was Shakespeare in Love? Those were Weinstein films. So yeah, the 90s was better in large part because it was a little more realistic and grounded. in some ways. So I agree, and I definitely think that the Usual Suspects is one of the greatest
Okay, that's
dramas.
time.
ever.
That's time.
Okay,
I
hey,
need a
Chicken
official
Master, I
statement.
gotta land my plane right now because I gotta get ready to head on
All
out.
right.
But this
All
is
right,
a
champ.
really good subject. But thank you though very much, brother.
All right, take care. Thanks for participating.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
Team A, I need your official statement. What's
The,
the official statement?
the official
I
statement
gotta
is
agree. The '90s. The
no. He
'90s.
said our team. He said our team.
Oh,
Yes, Team A.
okay.
It's Team A.
Team A.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Our official statement is we're going with the '90s because we had an influx of great films by an influx of unfortunately disgraced individual, but he was running the show when it came to films in the '90s, and our representative film would be The Usual Suspects, one of the greatest films of all time.
And who would be your representative executive producer?
Executive producer, I guess that would be Harvey Weinstein.
Fantastic. Roger, Team A gets the point. We all know how I feel about Harvey Weinstein.
Exactly.
Yeah, there it is. So you guys get the point.
Hey, if you keep following Team A, you're gonna go down the path of victory. I understand.
So right now it's 2-2, right? It's 2-2.
Sounds good.
2-1.
2-2.
2-1. 2-1.
Y'all
They've
only
been
got
crying
one.
in the car the whole time.
Y'all
So
only got
sports is Team B, right? Action is Team B. Drama is Team A. Okay. All right. Comedy. Team A. Do you guys want to go first, or you don't want Team B to go first?
We can go first. And
All right,
Black,
so
I did 2 of them, so you do 2 of them. So I gave you one. Then I'm gonna let you get this one. Then we
best comedy film. 1 minute deliberation.
all right. Go ahead, Black Rule, because I did 2 of them. So now you doing 2 of them.
Well, in terms of '80s, we mentioned Eddie Murphy. I think Eddie Murphy carried the '80s from a comedy standpoint, and can almost single-handedly win comedy for the entire decade of the '80s over the '90s. I think Eddie Murphy, the culmination of what Eddie Murphy did in the '80s, I'll put that against all the what was done in the '90s comedy-wise.
Okay, what is the official statement, if there is one?
The greatest living comedian performed in the greatest comedy films for the stretch of an entire decade, and he dominated everyone else in comedy, period. Which is why he is the greatest comedian living right now.
Oh, we're going too far, but okay. Team B. What say you?
What did they choose?
Yeah, you got to tell me. You got to tell me the '80s and Eddie Murphy that he would be like explicit.
I said Eddie. I said the '80s was the greatest, and it was carried by the greatest, as Roger said, greatest living comedian, Eddie Murphy.
Okay, thank you.
Certainly the greatest cinematic comedian.
Listen. Okay, this is how it works. I give you guys 1 minute to talk among yourselves and deliberate. After that, I want to ask for an official statement. That way, there's no miscommunication on my side or your side. Because if I hear what you guys talk about, right? But then if I catch the wrong thing and you guys are just talking it out, then you're going to say, oh, but we didn't mean that. So it's better for you guys to talk it out and then give me the official statement. So that way, there's no misunderstanding. Okay?
Okay, cool.
B, 1 minute deliberation, and then please give me an official statement after.
What y'all got, fellas? What y'all got?
I would think the '80s because I believe that Eddie Murphy did carry the movie scene. Also, Richard Pryor, the Belushi brothers. So they carried the '80s versus the '90s, where you got the Billy Madisons, your Jim Carreys, and your Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler. You know, they were pretty much like the '90s as far as comedy. And Mike Myers. So I would think more so like 80s.
I'm
Or
with
would
you
you
on
prefer to
that.
go with the 90s?
No, I'm with
Okay,
you on that on
okay.
the 80s. I'm with you on Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor carrying us, and to put them both together, we go 1989 with Harlem
What is
Nights
your official statement?
as a representative.
What is your
I think
official statement?
our official statement is it's the 80s because of Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor, who he followed up, and you bring them both together, and Harlem Nights as a culmination of what represented the 80s as far as comedy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give Black Guru and Roger the point again because
God
Richard
damn
Pryor
it.
really doesn't represent the 80s like that. I think he's more of a 70s person. And yeah, it's clearly was Eddie Murphy alone. And by you giving credit to other niggas, just diabolical. So, Roger Report
Yeah.
gets the top.
In fact, Eddie, including Richard and Red Fox, late great Richard, uh,
Mm-hmm. Delores.
and Red Fox, was actually more of an homage to them. That Eddie made that film to honor them. That
Yeah.
wasn't like, Richard Pryor. That wasn't a Richard Pryor film. That was an Eddie Murphy film to honor Richard Pryor and Red Fox.
Yeah. Diabolical.
Yeah, they tried though. They was slick. They tried.
But I believe the 90s had better comedy.
What?
Yeah. Okay,
I
horror
think you're right.
films, iconic villains versus psychological thrillers.
After thinking about it, I think you're right.
So Team A, 1
Say
minute
that again?
deliberation. Iconic
Well, hold on.
villain.
What's the subject?
Horror.
Okay.
Horror. What is that? What did I just?
Iconic horror villains.
Iconic villains versus psychological thrillers. It doesn't matter. Just horror. I was just horror. 1 minute deliberation.
Well, I'm confused on the question. What's the question?
Don't worry about
80s or 90s? Who had the better horror? Deliberation starts now.
Better horror.
Well, you probably seen way more horror films than I've seen, so I'm gonna let you take that too.
I mean, my horror connect kind of cuts off after from the 80s. I mean, I remember a lot of 80s horror. That's kind of as far as I go, really. I don't 90s horror and beyond. It just always kind of cheesy to me. I mean, when you look at the 80s, you got
just make it
Halloween.
But Blackaroo, hold fast. All right, we gonna make our official statement. Blackaroo, make our official statement.
You still have 20 seconds to talk it out.
I know what I'm doing.
Well, look, in between Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, The Thing, Hellraiser, all those franchises started or were prominently displayed in the 80s. Iconic horror, I would say definitely 80s was the last decade of iconic horror. So I would definitely assert the 80s being the greater of the two decades.
Is that your official statement?
Yeah, that's part of our official statement. I want to add on to it that it was a movie that changed how we lived our lives because these movies were powerful enough to actually make adjustments with human behaviors, and they took even what seemed like a simple thing and had you hiding from stuff that it really couldn't even be there, such as Jaws. Okay, it had people hiding. And kids were scared to take baths because of Jaws. I mean, it did everything it needed to do in the name of horror.
Okay. Team B, 1 minute deliberation. 80s or 90s, horror.
What you got on this one, fella? I kind of agree with him on the 80s. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, the 80s was more so blood and gore, and, stalk you down, and you looked at me the wrong way. I killed a truck stop type of like gore, but the 90s were like movies like Misery, your biggest fan stalking you, and those more so psychological. Your Candymans, your Silence of the Lambs, and your Screams.
Sounds like the last
Those are they played with you a little bit before. No, the Silence of the Lambs was like 90, 91. Yeah, but they played with you a little bit before they got you, and made you go crazy yourself. So,
and we got Bram Stoker's Dracula. Out of that's Wes Craven with Candyman and Bram Stoker's Dracula, which he became one of the best directors in horror.
Oh yeah, Bram Stoker. Yeah.
Your official statement. 1 minute up. Your official statement.
Where we going? 90s.
Yeah, let's go 90s.
90s. Okay, you said 90s, right?
Yep.
Okay. Unfortunately, though I agree there were some great horror films in the 90s, some great thrillers, but really, no one can fuck with the 80s. Elm Street, Halloween, nobody's fucking with the 80s in horror. So another point for Team A.
How many more sections we got? Because I got something I got to do.
Okay, so we can tie them now. All right. So this is okay. Urban. Well, no, that's too easy. Best picture. Let's go to best picture. Worth 2 points. If you win, you beat them by 1 point. If they win, they'll beat you by 3. Because right now, you guys have 2 points. They have 3 points. So the best picture.
Well, we had the 3-hour mark. We probably want to just call it a day.
What?
We had the 3-hour mark. We probably just call it.
They saying they want to walk. They want to run away with their points. That's what they saying. They don't want to go to. They don't want to go into overtime. That's what they saying. This nigga slick.
We can do that, but if you end it now, they win because you forfeit.
No, okay, we going.
Okay, best film between the decades. Pick now. You must pick a film between the decades and why. And if you pick the same decade, I will pick the best film, I think, between the two that you give me. But you got to give me a film. Now you can pick the same decade, but you can't pick the same film. Okay, 1 minute deliberation.
I couldn't hear you. I went out. Could you repeat that, please? I went out.
Yeah, you pick the best film of the 2 decades.
This nigga is cheating.
You can either pick 90s. You can both pick 90s. You can both pick 80s, but you both cannot pick the same film.
All right, Blackwood.
2 decades.
Okay, we got the 2 decades.
I would say for everything it represents artistically, messaging, technological. I think you would have to say The Matrix is the greatest film of the 2 decade period. If you put everything together, I mean, The Matrix affects how we even talk today. So I think I would have to pick The Matrix.
Yeah, we're going. We're going with the 90s and The Matrix because The Matrix is literally a film that changed how we even talk, who we talk to. And it literally is the reason this show is going on right now with us talking to each other. If that would not have happened, we may not even know each other. That's how much impact The Matrix has. Okay, it's far-reaching impact. That is our official statement, man.
Okay, great. Team B.
Whew. Strong statement. Hard to beat. This, damn. Oh man, I can't even beat that, bro. I can't even lie to you, bro. That's unbeatable.
No, let's go. I would say the movies from the 80s because they had iconic sci-fi action coming of age classics like your Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Empire Strikes Back.
One movie.
Back to the
Future.
What movie would you choose to represent the 80s? That says how great it is.
Right now, time is up. Right now. 5, 4.
Empire Strikes Back.
Okay, nigga.
Oh, we lost. God, he hates that movie.
All right, all right. Black Guru, Roger Report. You ended. All right, that's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the 3-hour mark. Team B lost. Team A won. Thank you guys for coming. Hope you
We had a
enjoyed.
strong start.
Hope you enjoyed everything.
Y'all had a strong start.
Yeah, hope you enjoyed and
We had a strong start.
y'all day.
Yeah, y'all.
I'll be back in 20 minutes for back chat. Go
All
ahead.
right. I ain't gonna say much, y'all. It's been a fantastic show. I mean, it was gripping. We just came back from being down 2 to win, so I'm in good spirits right now. It's been absolutely fantastic. So since my teammate helped me win, Black Rule, would you like a final statement for being a winner? Okay, would you like a winner's final statement?
Well, you know, winners win and losers lose. The end.
Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Long live the habitual line staffers. I'm Roger. I'm right, and I'm out.
Hey,